Right. And then whenever you're ready. There we are. Welcome. Oh my god. Back on a Thursday. Thursday night. Help Us Podcast.
Episode 13.
Episode 13, the luckiest number ever, right?
Absolutely not.
The bad luck caught up with me last episode, I think, because I just uploaded it today. Just been busy and not thinking about it. Well, not thinking about it as much. There's, shit going on, and that's
It
whatever.
does go on.
Shit goes on.
It does.
First episode where we have someone behind the computer.
This is true. We have a producer now.
We have a producer this episode. Who knows?
Moving up.
Hey, moving up.
Moving on up.
Giving it up to Jimmy from the last episode. I'll probably just dual promote this episode and the last episode.
That's fair.
Tonight or tomorrow, whenever I upload the other one.
Yeah.
Or whenever uploading takes like 5 hours.
However long it takes.
Welcome back, Matt.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Not feeling too well last time, and I forget what Justin was out. Justin was out of town or something. I don't know. We were gonna hit Justin up online, but it's a little much for us at the.
Much too much.
Much too much. We're already. It's fucking midnight. We're starting here, so I mean, we were just like,
We like to kick it off, and only the lonely people are awake.
Exactly. It probably won't be the longest
Cater to your
one.
audience.
I mean, last episode was only like an hour and a half ish. and it wasn't bad. I don't think. It was all right.
Well, the first episodes involved God, government, and
those
the
topics that you
afterlife
normally
and-
don't talk about.
Yeah, just stuff that just gets way out of control.
Yeah.
And that was a spiraling tangent of like 5 hours per episode.
Yep. That's very true.
So what we're getting at is if you have a car trip coming up and you need something to just, fill those airwaves, there you go. One episode, 5 hours. Find that somewhere else.
I mean, the audio wasn't the best, but
It wasn't, you're right.
if you can sit through it, you can catch. There's 5 hours. You can catch a good, at least hour and a half worth of audio in there.
And if you manage to sit through the whole thing, we'll have you on the podcast because you deserve it
For sure.
at that point. That's
You
dedication.
give us a video of you sitting through it, just like, oh fuck, man, this is real rough. This is a real fucking rough time. But you sit through it the whole time. Fucking next guest, whenever you get to us.
Oh yeah. Did you update your title?
I should probably update my title.
You can do it on
shit.
your phone,
Yeah, my bad.
Fortnite stream. This is Fortnite.
Yeah,
like
I
you've
mean,
never
maybe
seen
that
it
gets more
before.
people. Like, oh, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Be like, oh no, we're talking about Fortnite is what I meant.
that's
Hey,
totally
welcome
it,
in.
yeah.
Tell me what you think about this game that's taken over the fucking world.
Yeah. What do you think about this game that everyone talks about and or plays if you're a gamer? That's great.
Exactly, bam.
Tell you what though, my day job, it's hilarious to like do internet installs and there's like kids.
Yeah. I
I'm
want
like,
to play
"The kids play
Fortnite.
games," and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, play Fortnite? And they're like, yeah. And then the moms were always like, God, that game, I spent so much money. And I'm like, gotta buy the V-Bucks. And she's like,
Hey.
yeah.
Yeah. And I buy the V-Bucks.
I'm
I'm the
a
guy
man
dancing on
child.
your kid with all those fucking skins. Yeah.
I'm the reason that kid's broke 2 remotes, ma.
Yeah. He's called me. I'm Bishop.
Yeah. He follows my Twitch channel.
He follows my Twitch channel. All right, let me update my shit. Probably should have, usually I promote beforehand, like, hey, going live and stuff like that. And then
Yeah,
it's like,
no.
just turn it on. Just turn it on. Fuck it, dude. We're here now. I'm just kind of glad that, we caught it. I was like, fuck, we're not going to do it till tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'm like, but I got shit to do.
Yeah.
We'll do a quick one.
It's a snowball. It
Yeah,
sucks.
exactly. It's, whatever.
Which
But we got it. We got it in there in time.
gotta make it over. Like because I work Thursdays now, so I put in my 10 hours and then got home, had dinner, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Oh, that's
it's
right.
Thursday,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
not
Huh?
Wednesday.
So do you not work tomorrow though?
No, I don't. I'm
Okay.
off the next 3 days. 3 glorious days.
Old days. Where the hell is this thing right here? It's okay. I found it. Yeah,
Nice.
that Paul Stanley chest doesn't make sense. Didn't even make sense on that stream because I had it was just lagging so bad that I was like turn it on. Nope, this isn't gonna work. Turn it off.
Yeah.
Like, well,
I've been there,
another
man.
time.
I've been there.
Yeah, I mean, the other day, I don't know. It's been weird, like for everybody. I feel like within this past maybe 3 days, like everyone's kind of had these moments of like, holy shit, like what's going on? I got a fucking like Justin, but he's in an apartment. You know, granted,
He moved.
that's just what's gonna happen in an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Our buddy Deuce, he lives. I mean, he's with his parents right now, so sure they have good internet because I'm pretty sure he's just got a nice house. I know he has a DX Racer or like a knockoff that was still like $150. That's not cheap, you know.
The one that he put on
Yeah,
Discord, was it a knockoff? It looked like it had a DX Racer logo on it.
I think he said it was a knockoff,
Oh,
like you know the generic DX Racer, but
I mean, it's
yeah.
$150 though.
the XD Racer.
No one's gonna know any better when you're watching your stream.
That's
They're just
fucking
gonna see
true.
the backrest.
As long as it's comfortable. I'm fucking in a goddamn lawn chair or whatever, you know. Like
Yeah, it's true.
it's like I mean it's like it's got the cushions. It's a step above those plastic ones, but you
Yeah.
know it's not.
When I
Not
got
a DX Racer.
when I got really into Dota, the one I had was it was a dining chair that like I sat in that thing so much that the padding had just disappeared and it was just pretty much sitting on like rickety hardwood
Oh
all
yeah.
day. It was not enjoyable at all. That thing's got mileage.
It's definitely it fucking helps though having a nice chair. It's like, man, I'm gonna have to fucking just fork out the money pretty soon because it's just like, oh god, oh my ass hurts. Like I've been sitting here for fucking ever,
Right?
and my fucking legs falling asleep or
Start
some
throwing
shit.
pillows
you know?
down, man.
Oh yeah, for real though.
That's
I mean,
the secret.
but then like I have this weird thing. I used to have to do that with this my knockoff DX Racer chair. No,
Yeah.
no, but with this chair, you know, I had the up and down thing, but it for some reason for a little while quit working, and then all of a sudden it started working again, which is weird. But I used to have it up all the way so that I was, you know, like I was up here, and my whole thing was like my wrists. Like I didn't want them just like resting on the tables because I could be playing League, and then they'd fucking start fucking up, like I was just losing circulation or some shit. Because like,
It's called carpal tunnel.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'd always be up here. I'm like, all right, cool. Not do that. You know, I started doing like massages and shit on them and whatnot. Like, oh, okay, this is like what I'm gonna have to do if I'm gonna play this game for fucking ever. And then I got used to that elevation, I guess, of me off the table and shit. And then when it didn't work, and I'm like down here, I'm like, I was worse. I was like, God damn it. And there's like, I had to be mindful of, you know, how long I was playing and whatnot. I'd be like, oh shit, maybe I'll get something like hold my arms up or like my wrist a bit and whatnot.
Right.
And there's like, I actually had a fucking one of those bowling
Oh, like
wrist
those
straightener
mongoose or
things.
cobra things.
Yeah, and like I would fucking wear that and be like, all right, let's fucking play.
Come here.
Yeah. Fucking here we go, man. Don't make me fucking pull out my perfect bowling game or ring or whatever the
This
fuck.
ain't practice.
Yeah, he's like, I do this for a living. Not really. I'm not anywhere near that good, but hey.
Professional bowler, professional gamer. Who knows?
Yeah, who fucking knows?
That's fucking hilarious. Go get sponsored by them. I'm sure they'll
Yeah,
take
yeah.
applicants for that product.
Yeah, please somebody just fucking sponsor, like let us sponsor you. Please just advertise it.
Anything, please, for the love of God. No, that's funny. I think I don't know. It looks like I could repair that chair for you. Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm kind of looking at it right now. You probably can't see it.
There's
If you're
like a
listening to the
couple-
audio feed, but
it's like a couple bolts missing.
yeah,
and
it's
then-
like $2 at Lowe's. You have yourself a
Yeah.
chair back.
yeah, but I mean, it's like it's kind of old anyway. The fucking cushion's pretty fucking worn out, you know.
Yeah, but I bet that's more softer than that chair over there. Your
Yeah,
lawn
probably.
chair.
And it, you know,
Is that what I'm sitting in right now? Is your gamer
Yeah,
chair?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, you know, granted, I rarely ever like sit back in the chair, and definitely not in this one. I fucking got pissed at a game. I think it was probably Fortnite, I'm guessing, and was like, shit. And I went back, used to having a back on the chair. There's no back on this chair now. It's back there, but it's like fucking on the ground basically. So I went back. I was like, oh shit. Fucking fall backwards. Well, almost fall backwards. I caught myself, but I was basically just like laying down.
Yeah, you're like 45. You're like
yeah.
Almost planking.
Yeah, exactly.
like, oh,
Like,
shit.
oh shit, what's going on?
It's
I
like
was like, that's right. There's no back in this
Yeah,
chair now. I gotta fucking.
That was the like infamous move in school when you lean back in your chair and you just fucking.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Oof it.
thank God he's in chat right now. Justin's in chat right now, and he said there's a bolt snapped off in it, and it's a Justin
Pull it
classic.
out.
Yeah, I mean, then you need a drill.
Yeah.
You know, That's more money.
Drill it out,
Or-
and there's
or borrowing.
things that get rid of that.
Yeah, no,
It's
for
not
sure. It's
$2,
It's not
but
unfixable. It's just like I would rather just get a new chair. You know,
yeah,
just fuck it.
yeah. That's
Maybe
fair.
I don't know. Maybe when the stream, which money starts coming in, you know. Still got that check somewhere in the fucking ether, you know, on its way somewhere. Thanks to that one podcast with Vincent.
Yeah.
Where's he at? Where's old Vincent at?
Vincent Moneybags. Yeah, no, that's. Dude, this is really off topic, but before I came here, I was getting so irritated. Like, I honestly want to delete Facebook.
Really?
Like, I cannot stand all this political bullshit and just people flapping their damn gums without reading like one valid page of
anything
I
on
can't-
both sides.
Anywhere you go, like you go to like our local website, like sometimes I'd go to like Cake and just be like, I just want to see if someone's been, where's the crime at? Like, what, anything crazy happened?
I went on there the other day to see this dude who fucking blew himself up 2 houses over.
Yeah.
And he was there.
Yeah,
Like,
that's.
oh,
But
look at that dumbass.
all it is like 50-plus-year-olds linking their Facebook account to that website and posting just outrageously,
Yeah.
at times racist, bigot, ignorant crap, and it's just like, great, it's my neighbor, awesome. These are the people that honestly
Yeah.
talk down to kids to tell them how to behave.
Right, yeah. And it's like, oh.
I just want to delete it and just ignorance is bliss. If I'm not tempted to even delve into it to read
Yeah, yeah.
anything, I won't feel bad anymore. you know?
I've been getting off of Facebook slowly. Like, I still go on there and I still promote shit on there and whatnot. And I still have like a lot of my friends on there. But I'll go to Twitter for more entertaining shit because I just follow a shit ton of comedians.
Yeah.
So my whole Twitter feed is basically just comedians just fucking posting funny ass shit. Yeah, and
riffing and
it's
just
so
being funny.
great. It's
Yeah.
so great. I'm just like, oh yeah, this is what's up. It's like my own personal little website of just funny ass shit that I can be like, oh hey, like anytime, let's go check it out. Oh haha, this guy said, and like,
Yeah.
and from their thing, it'll be like, oh, related people, be like yes, 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 yes. Follow all these people.
Mhm.
Get my fucking feed some funny ass shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely it's like that, and then like gamer stuff for the most part, and like, there's like Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith's kind of a comedian, sort of.
One thing I'll give Twitter and I'm not a big Twitter guy. Like
Yeah.
I
just got
tried
into
when
it.
I did the casting thing. I like everyone kept dogging me. You need to make one, market yourself, kind of like LinkedIn with like real
Right.
jobs. And I was like, all right, so I did, and it was working. But
Yeah.
I loved the fact that I could be like, this celebrity. Just
At whatever.
well, just I'm gonna send this to you, and either you're gonna see it or your PR guy's gonna see it.
yeah.
But just anything about like I listen to a lot of sports radio, even though I'm not a big sports junkie like I used to be. But hey, why not listen to it while I'm driving around at work?
Yeah.
And I forget her name, but she was on she's on the Sunday morning show, like where all the the people that can't get their own like primetime slot
Oh, yeah,
get
okay.
thrown on that, the
Yeah,
weekend
yeah.
workers. And it was a really cool show, and they were talking about something, and they made some like esports crack, and apparently she is in charge of doing esports coverage for the Overwatch League. And
Oh.
she actually like passionately went in like, no, like this is cool, like these guys are doing this team's doing really good.
Yeah.
And I
And they were like, oh shit.
well, they're just kind of like, that's awesome, going back to their like false like supportive, yeah, that's great, we're owned
Okay,
by
yeah.
Disney kind
Yeah.
of thing. But then I yeah, and I remembered her name, and I reached out on Twitter, and I'm like, hey, the only reason I followed you is because you respected esports enough to defend it on air, even though it could have cost you your job, lol. And then went with that, and I got a reply and a retweet, and I'm like, fuck yeah, look at that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So,
So you
at
just-
that
you
moment,
slid
I was
in the
like,
DMs.
oh, I get.
Did you slide in the DMs, or was
No,
that just?
I
Oh
didn't.
damn. Okay.
But I was like, look at that. I actually got like, I did the Twitter thing, I reached out to
Twitter.
somebody that actually like made it and is somebody, and they acknowledged my existence. Like, that's
Yeah.
the whole point of Twitter, is say outlandish shit in hopes that somebody that you idolize or look up to will respond to you. That seems to be the whole premise.
Yeah, yeah. And it's definitely, for whatever reason, like I guess sort of more personal. Like, it seems like a lot of the people actually, like, it's the actual people using their Twitter. It's not like their PR people, you know, a lot of the time like, oh,
most
hey,
cases.
this guy's doing this. Like Twitter seems a lot more like them just being like, hey, I'm at the coffee shop
Yeah.
or whatever, you know.
But I don't know. I know that a lot of official Twitter profiles, so I hear, have like reps that speak in the first person of the person they work for.
I mean, you're never gonna get, because you're gonna have people like, if you were famous, right, and you're like, I don't really Twitter, be like, well, you need one.
I'm not famous. Okay.
And then so like this podcast blows up, we're all fucking huge, fucking
It's gonna be
multi-billionaires.
next Thursday.
Yeah, next
New
Thursday.
building.
Get ready for the most exciting podcast there will ever fucking be. But this podcast right here is the most boring podcast tonight.
Tonight.
No, but it's like, yeah, you know, like you're famous and you're like, oh, hey, like I don't really want to use Twitter. I don't really do it. I don't really fuck with social media that much. I'm like, well, you have to do it because you're a fucking celebrity.
Right.
People want to hear what the fuck you're doing. It's like, all right, well, hire a guy. Fuck it. He'll just be me. Just say all the fucking shit we tell you to say. And then he probably doesn't even say that. It's like, all right, you tell him what to fucking say about my career, and I'm just gonna live my life. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay. I mean, I get it. Sure.
Dude, it's nuts. I honestly, I've learned already a lot in life that positions I have are always artificial's not the right word, but like it's like, you know, I don't want to have Twitter. If I was famous, I wouldn't do Twitter. I promise you, if I was a pro athlete or something, fuck yeah, I'd have a Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, tell
Yeah.
me how awesome I am.
Yeah.
I know, I know that would happen. Like, cause I realized this when I played one of those sports games, and you can make your player. Like, the Twitter feed for the athlete is entirely fake, and it's just computer generated. I was still reading through that shit. Like, what are you saying about me?
Yeah.
So,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this Sunday, bro, you're going down.
Yeah.
You're going down.
Yeah,
I'm
so
fucking
based on
3
that
TDs
alone, yeah, based
in
on
the
that alone,
first quarter.
I was just like, there's no way I wouldn't do it. There's no way.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's definitely the possibility for backlash, but that's just if you're like a shitty person. I think most of the time. Sometimes you have the people where it's like, all right, maybe they like didn't mean it that way or whatever, but most of the time when somebody gets in some kind of like backlash from the community,
welcome, buddy.
yeah, welcome. But when they get backlash from the community or whatever, it's like they were probably just kind of a shitty person.
Yeah.
But now that they have access to like Twitter and social media, and they can say that shit and have, you know, they're famous, so you know millions of people see it, and it's like, that's not right, man. You can't fucking do that. Like, oh shit. Oh no. Backtrack. You know, backpedal. Like, fuck. I didn't mean it, man. I was whatever. And it's like, yeah, it goes both ways. You just have to be smart about it. And that's a lot of the times with the comedian people. Maybe just because I watch so many fucking comedians podcasts and shit too, and I just hear like comedians are for real. Probably my favorite like celebrity people.
Oh, me too.
Because they're just real people.
Probably
they never
75% of the reason we're doing this podcast right now is
I mean,
we
for
really
real,
like
though.
stand-up comedians and podcasts.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
it's like, holy shit, like talking, there's like, oh man, no matter how big they are, except for, I mean, probably even Kevin Hart, who's fucking huge. He's like money wise, he's like the biggest one right now, and probably
That dude's like
one
the
of them
biggest whore on the planet.
Oh, yeah.
Not with women, but just like, oh, this will make
With
me money.
money.
I'm down.
Yeah, he's the biggest
and I don't
money
blame him.
whore.
He's grinding away, but it's like, dude, you are turning into the Nicolas Cage of like comedians. Like, remember that era? He just hit that like financial burden and was like, I will be in whatever
I'll do
you
everything.
tell me.
I'll do
Every
it all.
script that lands on my agent's desk, just
Sin.
throw it in
I'm
the go
doing it.
pile.
Throw
Don't think,
it.
just go. Like, it's just
Don't think, just go.
yeah. It is insane because like the night school, I was like, dude, come on, man. Like,
For real.
Are you and The Rock having like a contest of who can be in the most movies in 1 year?
For real.
It is insane.
I don't, and I mean, I never saw Skyscraper. I would watch it because The Rock's in it, and I'm sure he makes it entertaining. It's a dumb fucking plot. Like, I mean, it's like, oh yeah, it's like some fucking.
It's the first Die Hard without. I didn't even see it, but it looked like the first Die Hard without like all the cool villains.
Yeah,
It's just the
it was
buildings.
just like
burning
the
down.
buildings burn. Well, there's like a terrorist group that like
is?
set it on fire or
Oh,
something.
so it's Die Hard with the
So
Rock.
it's Die Hard with The Rock.
and he's
but
got
like,
one leg.
I would
or one and a half
rather take
legs.
The Rock.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
I mean,
dude, I really like Die Hard though.
no, yeah, it was good, but I mean, like, if The Rock was, you know, they made a new Die Hard
Yeah.
again, or you know, and they're like The Rock. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. You know, like sign me up,
Right.
and
No,
I'll
I'm
probably
with you
like it
there.
more. He's got that personality like on. Well, I mean, I guess on screen. I've never met him off screen, but from what everyone says, like he's exactly the same. He's fucking grateful. He's just a fucking cool dude. He's funny, all that shit, and you can like. It seems very genuine, so you can definitely believe it. But
The dude's a workaholic.
he's a fucking workaholic. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Like
I watched a speech
Oh,
he
man.
gave. I think it was the Lakers. He actually like they brought him in to like inspire the LA Lakers, or at least they're like not maybe their farm team. But his whole thing is like, you will not outwork me.
yeah,
And he talked about like, and I don't even watch. I haven't watched wrestling in
yeah,
18 years.
right.
But he just talked like he wanted to play in the NFL, didn't get in the NFL. He had like $5 in his pocket. He got dropped by like the Canadian football team. He was like going back to his home with his dad, and that was when he kind of launched his wrestling thing, last ditch effort to do
Something.
to be successful.
Yeah.
But it's just that alone. I'm like, okay, that's relatable.
Right, yeah.
You climbed higher than most of us have, fell just as far as we have, if not more, and then managed to turn
And then
yourself
climbed
into this.
way higher.
Yeah.
And then you started fucking trailblazing, you know? And he's like, he's the only person that's actually been successful outside, like that has gone through the wrestling thing and then been successful out of it. You had like John Cena try to make a movie and it was like,
The Marine,
ooh,
right?
yeah.
He's been good in a few cameos, like
Yeah,
small
I mean-
things. Like
or-
I don't like Amy Schumer, but that movie
Yeah.
he was in with her, that was
Right.
freaking hilarious.
That was, yeah. So it's like he's maybe has something
He's
there.
a good sport.
He's a good sport, you know,
Just
exactly.
looks so John Cena. Like I can't get past that when I watch him in anything. It's just like I would not confuse you with anyone else on the planet. Like you need to be like CGI'd the hell up, so I am not like the whole time I don't hear the music.
Yeah.
followed
Yeah,
by
yeah.
John Cena.
Right. No, I
That's
think
all
he did
all I hear.
I think he did a movie. Right? Did he not do that Bull movie? Justin's in chat, so I mean, do you know? Do you know, Jimmy? No, I do. I see the chat. I mean, I wasn't reading it the whole time. It's Justin, and I get it. Thank you for being here, Justin. But he did Cock Blockers. We didn't ever
That's
get to
a
watch that, right?
movie?
Because like,
Is that like
fucking
basketball? That sounds like it'd be like
kind of.
basketball.
No, I mean it's more.
As
It's
far
like,
as, like,
Bad
satirical
Grandpa
Oh,
with
okay.
De Niro, right? De Niro. I can't remember.
Johnny Knoxville.
No. That's Dirty Grandpa or something.
Something
Something. I don't know. There's one of them with fucking like Zac Efron and Robert De
I
Niro.
know who you're talking. Yeah, I know
And
what
then
you're talking about. Now.
yeah, like, and that was really funny.
Was it really?
It was really funny. That was a really
I
good
didn't
one.
give it a shot.
Yeah, I know that was all. It was one of those movies. It took a while, and it was like, oh yeah, like it probably Justin like, hey, no, it's pretty funny. We could watch it. It's like, all right, sure, whatever. And it was like, oh shit, fucking, I remember who that fucking one dude is, who's the skinny fucking like crackhead guy. But he's fucking hilarious, and he's in this movie like for maybe a total of like 15-20 minutes throughout the movie.
Oh,
So
the
it's
whole
like,
film, huh?
and when he was there, it was just like, Jesus Christ, like he made it so much funnier. But okay, so it was Zach and De Niro, just making sure. But on Cena, he could be in like one of those, I'm sure, kind of like, you know, it's like it can't be. I don't think I could take him in a serious movie, you know.
Yeah.
He couldn't be serious to me, even though he's a huge motherfucker. It's like, what are you gonna do? Like a fucking kung fu movie and be a bad guy? You know?
Yeah, I mean that'd be a pretty
Maybe
easy shoe
you know.
Or,
maybe
or
if
he
they
could
did like a
do-
reboot of the Street Fighter movie, you could be Guile.
Yeah.
But
Or I mean, I don't know the Marvel or DC universes well enough, but he could easily be somebody in that.
yeah, that's true. He could be fucking any. I mean, they're all fucking. They got a
Blow
bunch
it
of
out
huge
his
people.
mind,
Yeah,
just go do something.
just some fucking huge guy. Any like at that point, fuck it. It's all of them. You know, you'd be like, oh, I'll be the new Superman. Yeah, okay, fuck it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, like why not? Like
Or at least the
it already
stunt
didn't do
double.
well,
Yeah.
you know. For sure, the stunt. Well, they'd be like, "Why?" In all of his action scenes, he's like 3 times bigger. What the fuck? It's like, yeah,
All the comic book nerds like statistically, Superman has never been that top heavy.
yeah, never. All right,
He
he's a
wouldn't be
strong
able to
guy.
sustain flight.
Yeah, it doesn't work. All right, you guys
He would
don't know
need 3
physics.
times as much kryptonite to be able to bring him down.
You're telling me this tiny little kryptonite can bring down fucking gigantic Superman? Get the fuck out of here. No.
Yeah.
No, not John Cena Superman.
Gigantic fucking Superman Cena.
Oh, man. He's just his own. He's his own superhero.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, he's just his own superhero that for
And he
whatever
just
reason
keep-
has invisibility
he just
because you
keeps
can't
the-
see him.
Yeah.
Fucking-
He just keeps the jean shorts too. Like that's all. That's his outfit.
That's his outfit.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
parallel it with wrestling. It just goes on forever.
Exactly. He was actually beating people's asses the whole time, but you just thought it was a fucking show because everyone
No
else is
idea
playing.
it
I
was
was like,
a
no, I don't want to
superhero.
fight John. I really don't. My back's fucked up. I'm like, nah, man, sorry. No one else will do it. It's your turn. I mean, the motherfucker, like, I wonder why the fuck was that his thing where he was like, you can't see me. It's like, you're huge. I can see you.
Yeah.
There's
You're not wearing camo.
I can't not see you.
No
You're
camo,
fucking
jean shorts, Caucasian.
yeah, really hard to miss. And his whole thing when he first came out, I remember that was like he was like the rapper guy.
Yeah.
He came out with his hat sideways and he's like, "Yeah, what up?" And he came out with this fucking like elbow, fucking baby blue elbow, like sweatband things.
Before The Rock was Brahma Bull, he was that like Hawaiian
Yeah,
dude with
they-
the like fro. So
I feel like they do. Maybe that's just like a WWE thing where like, hey man, it's like, what's your character? It's like, what do you mean? I'm just gonna be a badass. It's like, you can't just be a badass. You gotta win the crowd first, and then you can be a badass. So here's the thing: you're gonna be something real racial, and just we're gonna roll with it, and we're gonna see how
Yeah.
it goes. You know, because it's like. There was a bunch of people. You had fucking Rikishi. He was just some fucking like Samoan guy that just sat. He would just throw his ass into people's faces.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, they
Weird.
fall into the corner. And
Yeah.
it's like, no.
Yeah, he's like, don't do it. Don't do it. And he'd be like,
Don't do it.
right here, buddy. Didn't wipe. Take it.
I wonder how many times, like in the back room, they'd be giving him shit, and he'd be like, "Hey, wasn't my ass on your face?" Like,
Say shit to me.
yeah,
Say shit to me. Maybe that's how they got him, is they just rubbed their face on his face. He's like,
Yeah.
fuck. Sweaty ass, swamp
Yeah.
ass. No,
myself
fuck.
on myself.
I hate it.
And wrestling was so weird, so weird.
I'm sure it'd be fun to do, you know? I mean, you have to fucking
There's
be
a
in
lot
shape.
of things I see that I'm like, I wouldn't fucking do that.
Oh yeah, no, and it's definitely died down a lot with like how extreme it used to be. With like when you had ECW around, and that was not like the regular sanctioned shit or whatever, and it just like barely started getting on TV. And you had the fucking there was the Ring of Fire match where they would light the whole outside of the ring on fire, and you had to throw people out. They used barbed wire all the fucking time. It was like barbed wire bats. Fucking, they would barbed wire the belt, the turnbuckle right
Yeah.
there at the corner, and throw people into that. It was fucking nuts. It was like to go through
that's some,
ECW,
like-
you had fucking passion to do it then
Oh, yeah.
because
That's
that
some
was
like
nuts.
gladiators. Well,
Yeah,
not,
I
not
mean,
that bad.
yeah,
but it's-
you're not dying, but
it's
like damn near.
amateur, polished glamour.
Yeah,
gladiator shit.
Like it's like, oh, you, and then the whole time you're like you're trying to make it to this big league where like the worst you gotta do is take a chair to the back or whatever, or like cut yourself with a razor blade. So you're like, oh, I'm bleeding, and
Yeah.
then like while you're waiting to do that, you have to actually get hit with a fucking barbed wire bat. And it's like, yeah, you have to really fucking love doing it to do that, because
Oh,
like,
shit.
holy shit, man, that. And it was crazy to watch. It was fucking awesome, but
I never watched ECW. I thought that's where like wrestlers that were no longer relevant went to die. Like,
Eventually.
when I was a kid, that's just how
eventually,
I
oh no,
interpreted it.
not when you were a kid, but eventually they got bought out by fucking WWE,
Of course
and so they
did.
just got like,
How does the monopoly
sucked
rule
in.
not exist within that industry?
it does, I'm sure, because like there's smaller ones that you can go to. I knew a guy, I just saw him at Subway like last week or the week before, he used to be an amateur wrestler here.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still does or not. Jerry the Outlaw. If you're out there, if you ever get to watch this, shout out to you, bud. But but he was an amateur wrestler, and like they have small things like that, and then they have another one that's on like basic cable. I don't even think it's base cable. It might be I don't know. Either way, it's called Ring of Honor. And I remember I was flipping through the channels. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like looking at it, and I shit you not, one of the characters like his thing was that he was supposed to be a zombie, I guess.
Really?
But then he had like glitter all over his body too, and he dressed really flamboyant. And I was like,
Undead Gold Dust.
"You're a fucking gay zombie? Like, what's going on? Like, you're just at this point, you're actually just like." You're just trying to be a meme, kind of, you know?
Yeah.
You're just like,
I
you're
mean,
trying to
it's
fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Undead Gold Dust, man. That's it.
Yeah,
That's how I
yeah.
interpreted
Gold
that.
Dust,
That's all I remember from Gold Dust.
he was definitely, he was just weird, you know? Like, but it worked, right? He was just like
He
that
wore,
weird
like,
guy.
and he had that weird, like, Terry, what was her name? Terry Reynolds? Terry.
Like, I'm not going to remember that.
But she was like, she looked like she was 45, and she had one of those like really, 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 really early tit jobs where they look like bowling balls. And yeah, she was always his like ring aide.
Yeah, okay. I mean, there's definitely a lot of those. And then it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's not the same, but it might just be the fact that I'm so detached from it now, you know? Like, I remember though. I remember being like, "Holy shit! Like, why is there so much talking now?" I remember when they went into more monologues, and I get that every motherfucker there wants to make a story for themselves, and be that guy. So they're like, "Everybody make a monologue. We'll do like half of them Monday night, the other half at the other fucking whatever, like Friday or wherever it was, and we'll just see which ones the crowds feel or whatever. And like, you'll be the new fucking face. This guy sucked. He'll be the heel." Fight or whatever. But like, there wasn't fucking fighting, and then when there was fighting or wrestling or whatever, it was fucking like real short. It was like, oh, and he fucking pinned him, oh shit. And then they try to like play it up too much of being like, some random guy came out and knocked out the ref and beat the dude up, and that guy should have won, but the other guy won. And
there
then,
were so
now
many of those. I remember
and it was
in
just
the
like
90s. It's just like, damn it.
I get it. It's cool to do every once in a while or whatever, but like, bro, you can't do it all the damn time because then
Next
it takes
time
away
on Dragon
you know?
Ball Z.
Yeah, like it takes away from it because it's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, who's gonna come out this time? Oh, go figure. The other guy that was fucking
Yeah.
talking shit on him earlier. Oh,
Damn, I'm trying to
man.
pretend this is real.
Yeah, please.
Let's-
I'm trying
yeah.
to pretend it's real. Come
Dude,
on.
I remember when I think I was like 8 or 9. Like my favorite wrestler as a kid. Granted, I know I'm a little older, but
Who is it?
it was
Let's hear
it was Heartbreak Kid.
Oh,
HBK. And
fucking
he had and this was
Shawn
before
Michaels.
pay-per-view. Yeah, this was before pay-per-view, and he had some massive like championship bout against the Undertaker, who choke slammed him, and they said he had brain damage, and he was just like limp, and they took him out on a stretcher. Like me and my brother were like bawling our eyes out, and we were like, "Fuck it," because we thought it was just as legit as the NFL. We're fucking 8. You know, like what the fuck? And
no, but the shitty thing was is that his dad or his, not his dad, his brother actually died.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you're thinking of Bret Hart.
Oh, I didn't think of Bret Hart. You're right. Yeah, no,
but
no.
looking back on it, I bet my fucking parents thought me and my brother were gay, like idolizing somebody as like flamboyantly sexual as Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, but Shawn Michaels, he was flamboyant and whatnot, but his fucking interest, like, you think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy.
Yeah.
I got the look. They drive the girls. Like, he was all about like fucking bitches, essentially. So like, all
Well,
right,
he was one of those
we'll
like
give it to
80s
ya.
player, like
yeah.
That's
He's
true.
Like,
But I thought he was like legitimately like fucked up, and then my stepdad, he's such a dick at the time. He just like we walked in, it was late. Like it makes sense now. Like it was like 10 o'clock because those things went late. It was a school night. We're like just losing our minds, upset.
Yeah.
And he just looks at us. He's like, "Wrestling's fake. Go to bed." And we're like, "What? What?"
dropping this bomb on us?
Yeah, and he's like,
I'm
"He's
telling
fine.
you,
it's scripted."
He's gonna be there to get his title back. Is what I'm telling
We're
you.
sitting there arguing like, "No, he's not.
He's
He's not.
dead.
You're not
He's dead.
watching
He's
it.
got
You're
brain
watching
damage."
porn or something in here." It's legit. Such a jerk, Dad. Yeah. It's fucking lame. But yeah, after that, I was like, okay, so wrestling's fake. What do I have to look forward to? Oh yeah, Sonny, Sable, Trish Stratus. Those are reasons to keep watching.
That's true. That kept you around for a little bit.
Then, I stopped in 2000, and that was like when Stratus was at her prime. Kind of realized that like those chicks are a little more muscular than what what teenage
prefer.
boy me was actually looking for.
Yeah.
So it was kind of
My
pointed
dick
out
off.
to me by I was playing Metal Gear Solid Assault like on AOL.
Oh God.
Yeah, and
why do we bring this up so often on this podcast?
Yeah,
the
and,
dark days.
Yeah, and this guy, he's like 20 years old, and I'm like 13. And we were talking about girls, and he was like, just like, you'd be like, what do you know? Who do you think's hot, little kid? And I was like, boom, Trish Stratus. He's
Trish
like,
Stratus.
oh, and he's like, oh, you like to fuck dudes? And I was like, what?
I hate Trish Stratus.
Yeah, and then he just kind of pointed out. I remember this distinctly. He sent me a picture of like Jennifer Love Hewitt at that time, and he's like, "That's a woman." He's like, "No biceps, just elegant." He's like, "That's what you're gonna end up liking." And I looked at that, and then looked at. I'm like, you know what? I don't really see a lot of that because all I watch is wrestling.
Yeah.
That is more appealing.
Yeah.
You're right. And then I just teetered off into
yeah. Like, damn.
Sorry, Trish Stratus.
Why do I
if you ever
watch
listen
this,
to this, you know, you're still hot and everything, but I just learned.
Sorry. Yeah. I mean, it. Oh fuck! Of
Is my
course
mic
it is.
too loud? Or I'm. Oh, like in the webcam.
Oh, him or me? Because I can fucking. All right, either way. Sorry, little technical difficulties.
Oh, we're
here.
just we're editing on the fly here.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, like I said, we started at midnight. Bobbing and weaving the sound. They're fucking out here.
Oh, it's because I hit the table.
Oh yeah. It's all right. Whatever.
Yeah, I hit the table.
We'll try not to hit the table as much.
Yeah, Matt. He put that in chat. Matt.
Oh, yep, Matt. Gotcha.
All right. Way to throw people under the bus, Justin.
Yeah,
You
come on.
dick.
There's actually that guy under
At
the
least I
table.
talk into the mic.
That's fair. Yeah. That's why it's
Sick,
like
distant
every time I
burn.
turn this way and I start talking out of the side of my mouth right here, like, yeah, so anyway, we're fucking dead. It's like my mouth, like I'm just trying to keep it there, but still look at you. That's
We
funny.
really could have done like the Godfather setup and
I
just
should.
have
Oh, we
two
should
heads
have.
on the table.
Fuck, why do we not do that? If Justin's not here next time and we do like an online thing, we'll do it like that. That'd be legit.
Justin's 0 for 2. I don't think he's going to be here next time.
Called you here on the day of my daughter's podcast.
That's one of my favorite Christmas. Is it Thanksgiving or you don't have cable, but like
No.
Thanksgiving or Christmas, they have a Godfather marathon, and every time I visit my mother and brother, it's always on TV like
Yeah.
all day. And dude,
You're
it's like,
fuck it.
all right, I got no responsibilities, no errands to run,
Yeah.
nothing.
And then it becomes, I mean, like,
just on the couch, just like, yeah, shoot him, fuck him up.
shoot him. Fucking throw that horse head on there.
What is his fucking name?
I'll come right now, fucker. Hey, man. Godfather.
No, the actor,
I honestly
famous
don't.
actor,
Yeah,
in The
yeah,
Godfather.
yeah,
he
I
was
know,
young,
but I
not
don't
De
fucking
Niro.
remember.
Al Pacino.
Gina, okay,
Yeah.
That table, man. I don't know. No. No, but for sure. And then it just becomes kind of like like a tradition, you know?
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh yeah, I'm always over here for family stuff. It reminds you of family, which is kind of, the movie's kind of about family, you know?
Yeah, killing family.
Yeah,
to
you
us.
know, it's probably not quite as extreme as theirs. And it's there. But
they eat pasta. We eat pasta.
yeah,
you know?
exactly. They probably like pizza. I like pizza, you know? Hey, what
It's a pizza. A lot of death to be had. It's funny how that's a marathon then. It's like, oh, family comes together, you know, show love and constant murder from betrayal. It's all about family.
Exactly. It's all about family. It's just, you also got, the real message is you can't trust anybody.
Yeah. Everyone's suspect.
Blood's thicker than water, but blood can still fuck off. Yeah.
Exactly. So what do you how far have you made it with your Fortnite challenges so far? You know, we're eventually gonna segue into it.
I know. We might as well just get it over with because it's going to be most of the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what the fuck we were talking about before this. Like,
Welcome to Help
kinda,
Us Fortnite.
help
while
us
we
Fortnite,
podcast.
please. I think I'm at tier 30
Okay.
on my battle pass. I still have like 4, I think, challenges to finish.
Yeah, I just played for the first time tonight, so I'm
Yeah.
pretty weak.
I'm pissed because they have this thing this week, like get an elimination with a hunting rifle. Okay. Took a while to get it. Not a while, like a couple games.
The 50-meter one?
No, I saw it on the
just
50
legit
meter, which is
hunting
weird.
rifle?
Yeah, just hunting rifle. And then after you do, it's a step one, a stages. That's stage 1. Stage 2 is get a kill with a bolt, and then the last one's get an elimination with a heavy. And I haven't caught another heavy yet. And me and Justin played earlier, where I was fucking popping off. I think it was before work. I'm assuming it was because it was just me and Justin playing. But I got a heavy from some dude. Like we went to the fucking ghosty place outside Pleasant. fucking went over to Pleasant. I killed a dude that had a heavy, and then I got like 3 or 4 eliminations with this heavy, and like Justin died, and he was doing what he does best. He was being my eyes. Fucking no, but he got the whole thing was you got to see some of these fucking like super nice like shots and what. It was like holy fuck, and eventually like they got me, but it was all with a heavy, and I was like fuck, and I remember I killed somebody that had a bolt, and I was like all right, I went and picked it up. It was like, and he was like, oh dude, you'd rather have a bolt than a heavy? I was like, no, I like the heavy more because I just love like hitting people with it. Just even though it's a kid's game, when you hit them with it, you can like feel that body part just getting ripped off. You hear that, and it's like, oh fuck, this thing's gonna hurt. And then when it hits them, you're just like, yes, oh fuck. But
you got pots, man.
Yeah, for real. It's like you better have over 157 health, bitch. But so it was like I was just like killing these dudes. I get the fucking bolt, and there was one dude left that was hiding, and he ended up just hiding it out and like dying in the storm. And I ended up dying in the storm because I fucking waited for him, and I only had like so many bandages, and like I saw his loot, and I was like, well, fuck. Yep, here I go. Boom, dead. And then I ended up getting the bolt thing, and now I haven't got another fucking heavy
since
then.
I don't know what it is about the heavy, but I struggle with it. I'm so used to the bullet drop with the bolt.
Yeah, exactly.
That I always like the game we were playing the other night before we did Playground.
Yeah.
Dude was moving, lined it up like I do a bolt, and the bullet literally just
over his
gave him
head.
A haircut.
Yep.
And I'm just like, motherfucker. Don't make it easier. Just make the bullet hurt more.
Voodoo.
Hey,
Shout out to
what's
Voodoo
up,
Live.
man?
What's going on? Sweaty AF. I was in that game. I had a game. We dropped fucking Lazy, and it was me. It was squads. It was me, him, and Deuce, and they both got fucking. I'm guessing they didn't get guns or like whatever happened. They got killed. I fucking walked out of there with 9 kills. I was like, fuck everybody. And then like eventually I died because like a whole team came up at me at once, and they just played it really well. They had a P92, which is like kind of bullshit for a 1-on-4. It's like, oh, I'm gonna build up. Oh no, I'm not gonna build up at all. But so it was like they eventually killed me. Like, oh man, yeah, you just weren't. It's like weren't good enough for that. It's like I wasn't good enough because my fucking team sucks. No, but it was fun. I was just like, holy shit. I think that was one of them right before work, I think, or something, because they were like, oh man, they said something about leaving or some shit, and I was like, man, or they said to leave the game, like, don't put us through this, man. I was like, how often do you fucking walk out by yourself with 9 kills when your team fucking died? Not very often,
Not
right?
very often at all.
So I'm gonna play this one out. You guys can wait, or you could like, I guess I could have been like, hey, you guys could do a duo or something. And then, like, by the time you die 2 or 3 times, I'll probably be done. So, like, but it could have roasted him a little bit,
I'll
but I
only
didn't.
go back to lobby if I'm like just pissed. I don't mind giving somebody a shot because it's really good practice to have to go 1v
Whatever. Yeah.
Which, speaking of which, like before I came over here, it was like 9:30. I'm like, I'm gonna go look at the new challenges and just play a few. My coworkers and I played one solo. I got like 2 or 3 kills and got third party, if you can even say that in a solo game. And I'm like, all right, no worries, warming up. So then I played another game, and I got invited to play with my coworkers. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I joined, and they're already in a game.
Not Voodoo, right?
No.
Okay.
Voodoo's.
No, I remember Voodoo from.
Voodoo is being a legitimate adult and doing exceptionally well in a graduate program.
Oh yeah.
Working his ass off. So
you go kick some ass, man. I haven't played with you in a minute.
He's not my gamer friend anymore, but he is my friend.
But he's just your friend.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still a gamer, I'm sure. You can't just throw that away. Like it's in there.
He has his adult pants on now.
All right, fair enough. I can't find those pants, dude.
Yeah.
I can't find them. I don't know if I just never bought them. I don't know if I washed them.
It's a lot easier if you just don't buy them and just forget about them.
See, the thing is
just be a child until you die. I think
a
that's
lot
easier.
of the ladies out there, they like it when you wear those pants. You know?
Yeah, but so many men just pretend that they bought those pants at that store when in reality it's
they're tearaways.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Or they're off-brand.
Okay.
They're like, yeah, I'm a big boy. Oh, wait, I forgot I don't like to work. I'm just going to quit. And you make money. Okay,
I actually got these at Walmart.
Well, I was going to say before we cut off.
That was great, though.
Yeah,
that was a good bit.
Nice little back and forth.
Yeah.
I joined their lobby. They're in a game. I'm like, well, that fucking sucks. I guess I'll go just play. So I left party and just re-queued. and I had a pretty good loadout. Like I killed a guy at one of the rune zones, and I'm like, all right, which is hilarious because we both opened a chest, and I got a hand cannon, and I just whipped around and just headshot him before he turned. And I'm like, boom, look at that.
Yeah.
Should be the John Wick skin, but I'm not.
I know.
But anyway, so then I go on to, I think it was retail, and these guys are building on each other, and I thought they were fighting. And so I had a bolt, and I shot one of them. And right when I shot one of them, 3 people just turn around and look at me, and I'm like, wait. That guy didn't get knocked down.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on here? And I'm like, I build up, and I'm just like watching. I'm like, they are all running at me right now. What the fuck? Am I in a squad? Like, what?
Yeah.
And sure enough, I downed one. I'm like, okay, I'm at minimum duos right now.
Yeah.
Maybe the third guy's confused. No, it was totally squads.
He's just running with them.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
You
like, I was not mentally prepared to have 4 people just be like, hey, quick allegiance. Fuck that guy. And so I got killed, and it was like next teammate button, and I was like 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's a full squad.
All right, squad.
Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Because I'm good enough to solo spawn into squad games.
Yeah. On my the other, I don't know, like week or 2 ago, I was like on one of my really fucking on fire weeks of Fortnite, and I was like, I'd start out like, all right, I'll play solos. I'm like, all right, now I'm going to solo duos, and I almost think that's still pretty easy because half the time you just down the first guy. You kind of leave him there to bait his buddy out, and then you're just like, bam, there's 2 kills, whatever. But I would go with that. Depends how good they are and whatnot, obviously. Some people are just fucking better than you because they practice the shit that's important, building and editing and all that shit. I'm glad we did that the other day. We need to do that more often because that
reminded me that I'm terrible at it,
But I definitely got better. I didn't, because for whatever reason, when you do the ramp, floor, wall, or, whatever fucking rotation you do it in, but the ramp, wall, floor, whatever, I would always click the whole time. We were doing it, I was like, hold on, you can hold down click, and it's fucking way easier.
Is it really?
It's fucking a million times easier because it's just like you're running, and I would just jump, every time I'm making a ramp, so that when I do it, it's very unlikely that I fucking put a floor on top of me. So it's like, and then I was like, holy shit, look back down.
You were going floor, ramp.
Well,
vertical?
Like ramp, wall, floor, ramp, all floor, ramp, all floor, ramp, all floor. So you're making like the triangle.
Oh, so you were doing just an actual ramp, but with the 2 underneath it.
Yeah, underneath it. Yeah, it wasn't to the side. Yeah, I didn't do that. But I'm still working on it. It's way overdue. Like, considering how good I used to be compared to the regular average player, and now, and being like, man, I should really work on this because I kind of want to go back to just being able to pop off.
I get decimated by like Stevie Wonder, Bob the Builders all day.
Dude.
Like, they can't shoot for shit, but it's
they'll build
I don't even know where I am. Like, what is this structure they've just created? All I hear is bullets.
Yeah, and then you get fucked up by the sound and all that.
Yeah, it's insane. Kenny, hey, I appreciate that, man. And I know you're a gamer. I'm just giving you shit because you're being an adult and I'm not. So.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's probably in the fucking game. Never mind. But I mean, I understand. That's the whole thing. I mean, Matt was sort of with you with the whole fuck building thing. Justin was 100% with you with the fuck building thing, but he's come around. There's always the thing is, like, it's just fun. Well, it's a fun game.
You have to accept that the building aspect is a game within a game.
Yeah.
As soon as you get above average, like, you can at least, if somebody starts building, you can. My thing is I don't counter build. Like, I know you can cap people off.
Yeah. I need to work on that too. That's why I changed my roof. The roof piece is like almost strictly counter. I feel like is because it's like that's the only one that actually. If you were going to build a floor and the guy puts a fucking ramp on top of you, it's probably going to build under you because it's like it recognizes him being. It can be up top there, but not very often. The roof is like, I'm up top, bitch. That's where I am. So as soon as he does that, if you throw that up there, he has to like, shit. Well, what do I do? And that's your time to react with
you already
whatever.
Have to have high ground to be able to do that.
No. That's if you get. Like, if you guys, the thing that happens a lot is when you're trying to go and build up above him and you get in that race of like, who's going to get on top first? Mm-hmm. And then, oh shit, they just got on top and you're right here and he's running up above you. Mm-hmm. Fucking cap him right there. And then it's like, he has to now react to what you did, and
Yeah.
you know. And dude, honestly, I've realized that half the time, because people know how to build at least decently now most of the time, and people be like, oh, they've gotten it down to where they can like make the tower and then kind of do some of the fucking ramp shit when you get stuck. But a lot of the time, people will fuck up and they'll just fall off and die, and it's like, fuck you. It's like, you know what? I dropped down 5 minutes ago,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna pick up all your loot now, because it's like they get into it, and I've done it too before, where I'll be like, and I know what I'm going for, but like it'll be like, oh, I'm gonna fucking go over here, but in order to do that, I have to make a floor connected to my ramp right here, and then also move that over, and that's where I'm gonna land, and then I'll be like trying to do that, and it won't hit it right, and it's like, well, now I'm fucking dead, and I just have to like fall and get pissed at myself for being like, why'd I even go for that? Why'd I go for that stupid shit?
I watch, like legitimate streamers, and they'll be in a massive build off, and they'll know exactly what pieces they can edit and which ones they can't. I'm just sitting here like, I am beyond.
Conan's, what's up? Oh. Fair. We not a lot of females like to just show up to a random dude's house to do a podcast. I mean, it's tough. But thanks for stopping in, man. Yeah. Guys, not just one man or women, or 2018. You know what? Whatever you want to fucking identify as, that's all you. But anyway, yeah. Anyway,
glad we could get our PC plug in before the night's out.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck it. And now nobody gives a shit. Hey.
Kind of comedic, Roderick.
Fights? Do you mean like
with our dicks?
With our dicks?
Dude, if we did that, I'd be over here way more often. Honestly. Like, I mean, let's be honest here. Want to talk about initiative?
I'm like. How? Okay, wait, real quick. Now to just completely change the subject because of that. That was great. Great segue there, Joan. But I like how has that became like just a normal thing? Because like clearly, like like so did that happen when you were growing up and be called sword fighting or something?
What?
Because that's like it'd be like pissing.
Yeah.
Like that's how like I was taught how to pee in the toilet basically.
The sword fighting?
Sword fighting, yeah.
Oh.
It's like my dad would be like, look, you just pee in the toilet.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, yeah, and like sword fight. And it's like that became how I learned. Because then you're able to be like, oh, like standing up, peeing in the toilet. Not
gotta make it sound cool. Like I said, it's initiative.
Yeah, but it's like, is that a normal fucking thing that people fucking...
No, I mean, I've never put... The only reason I
sorry.
took sword fighting is because it was simply said,
Dicks.
Man, these guys are cool. I bet they have sword fights. I really thought due to the whole manly reference before, it was more so like tips touching tips in a sword fighting action as opposed to like LARPing.
I would LARP.
I would too.
Not around here so much. I feel like because if I was gonna do it's not even LARPing. There's a dude I met from Oklahoma. Well, it's a band. Oh my god, why am I drawing the blank here now? Oh shit, Enslaved by Fear. Okay, thank you. Fucking awesome dudes. Love everybody in the band. And before No, but Enslaved by Fear from Oklahoma, and their drummer, the band was like three brothers, and then like the vocalist who's left now and he's in a different band. But the three brothers, out of two of them, the bass player and the drummer, they went to this like medieval. It's like a festival. There's a week-long festival. He's like, yeah, we'll take time off work and everything, and you drive here, and they'll like go to old castles and shit, and it'll be like a set. He's like, the first day is feast. And all you do is you sit down, you fucking talk with everybody. It's almost like the end of Role Models. Okay, it's kind of like that because there's different nations. He's like, well, we're like a mercenary group. We're not a nation. We literally, they'll be like, oh, they'll go to like a bidder and they'll bid whatever the fuck they do at their festival, and then the highest bidder they'll go and fight for them. And so they'll be like, all right, yeah, we'll do this. The first night's feast. You just talk with people. You eat a shit ton of food that they have catered there, and drink a shit ton and get fucked up. And then the next day is your first battle, and they have different things. There's like hold the point, where it'll be like they'll find these old castles and be like, all right, one, like they'll do like half and half. Like one group is defending the castle, and you can have like you defend it however you want. You can set up your own defenses, and then the other group has to try to get in, and they time you. And so as soon as you get to a certain point, they'll hit the timer, and then it'll switch sides, and then you try to beat their time. And it's like, that sounds fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Like, and just, I mean, it's grown ass people, and this drummer he's fucking huge. He's a big dude. And like, I'd fucking hate to go up against this dude, you know? It'd be
God
like,
damn it,
it'd be like,
this guy.
do you watch Game of Thrones? Because it'd be like going up against a fucking mountain. Like, Jesus Christ. But, he was talking about they would do that and how they fucking killed that. He was like, we just fucking set up a wall with all of our fucking shields up and everything. And they just fucking kept running into us and they just couldn't get past. So we kept fucking, I'm guessing it's like if you hit them, like he says you hit them,
Yeah.
but you would use like those like, no, like bamboo swords and shit like
Kendo
that.
or
Yeah,
something,
there's
Kendo?
shit like that.
Yeah.
And you'd hit them like
that would
full on.
fucking hurt.
And then, or maybe there's even more than that because he was
They're
like,
wearing plate or something.
no, yeah, you wear armor, or you can. It's up to you. You have to wear some kind of like. He said you have to wear something over your heart. They won't let you go in naked. You know, essentially.
That'd be like a bard wearing like.
Like there's yeah.
It's like Robin Hood get up.
It's
with
not
just
LARPing.
like studded leather
It's definitely
across
not
the heart.
LARPing. Like it's real life. Like he was like yeah, like
Play
he had
a freaking
bruises
flute,
and shit.
Just run into
Yeah.
the sequence.
Do you feel this? Do you feel more empowered now, buddy?
Bumps
Hey.
all around. And you're +2 of courage.
But yeah.
Hey, Flower Shard, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that.
Thank you for the follow, man. But so yeah, he was like he had bruises and shit, and he showed me all these pictures of it, and yeah, it's like he's like they'd have tournaments where it'd be like a full day of they would just do one-on-ones, and it'd be like one guy, like or one-on-one, and he'd fight, and then winners would go over here, losers go over here, and like they would go out, you know, and it would go like that, and but you would fight. He said you would be out there fighting for like 3 hours, so he's like you get fucking tired because I mean, it's just fucking two grown people fucking swinging as hard as they can. I don't know. He showed me his armor too, and it was super badass. I was like, God damn. He's like, yeah, I've been working on it for like 2 years. And da da da. I just keep adding on. I'm like, holy fuck, you have like an actual armor.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He's like,
Renaissance
yeah,
Fair
yeah.
in the Kansas City area, dude. There's a dude like a smithy that has a booth. He was there every year when I was a kid.
Yeah.
He'd have like full things of plate and chainmail, like legit shit he made.
Right.
Like, yeah, just come on by and just spend
Thousands of
$1,000 or
dollars. Yeah,
something.
yeah. Like, oh fuck. I mean, that'd be
Even
even
if you wanted
like
to wear
oh,
full plate in your backyard by yourself, this is the place to do it.
Right. What
Swords
the fuck
are next
are you
door
gonna use
though.
that
I don't do swords.
If you're not,
Yeah.
if you're not doing that fucking thing that I just described, what are you gonna do with a full set of plate mail?
Dude, it's weird to me, and it's probably just because
Plate armor.
I've read too many books, from like Robert Jordan and Brandon Sanderson. But like, I would love a TV show where they like you've got kind of like the LARPing thing. You've got different countries like Game of Thrones, and then they just have like tournaments of like real jousting, like real sword fights. I don't want to see limbs.
Well, yeah, you're not gonna
off,
die. You don't want people to
But
die.
I want the jousting to be legit. The joust, just sign a waiver. I want that shit to be legit. I want to see how badly that fucks people up.
yeah.
But then just like, have these quotation, regions fight each other and just like with the lore and the competition, just see how that goes. That way
then
all
just
these medieval like LARPing nerds
you
can
change the
totally-
lore to like based on whoever wins or whatever.
Well, yeah, or like,
Be like,
create
oh, this
incentive,
person-
like,
yeah,
this, so and so's uncle like raped
Oh,
that
yeah.
dude's
Oh,
cousin.
okay.
Like, you can be dark with it if you want.
Yeah. I
It's
guess
medieval
that's pretty
times.
dark.
It's,
You went
people
real
weren't
dark real
walking around with
quick.
ethics on their shoulder. That was
Yeah, that's true. That's
that
a big
was
thing then
pretty-
too. Is
pretty intense.
the ethics from today and back then way different. There's like, oh yeah, what do you mean that's normal? It's like, no, today that doesn't fly, man. You can't be doing that shit.
Well, it's like and I don't know the historical. I'm sure this was pretty historically accurate. For like in Braveheart, minus the fact that it wasn't filmed in Scotland.
Yeah.
It was filmed in Ireland, which is really fucked up. The lords used to just go into their cities during weddings and just be like, all right, the unflowered bride sleeps with me first before you get her, the husband.
yeah.
It's like, what in the absolute fuck? Who?
Yeah.
And then act
think
like
they
you're
did
just
that in-
doing your duty. I don't know.
I mean, they
that
hinted
shit's
at that
weird.
with certain parts of Game of Thrones too, which was like
Yeah.
nice to see that
some-
that like Martin brought in some like actual real life type shit because that was fucked up. I mean, it's by today's standards. Maybe back then there's like, oh yeah, he's like kind of blessing me, like
This is as famous as I'll ever be.
yeah,
It's really fucked up.
Oh,
I
hey.
can't believe that people actually thought that was.
I mean, let's get right. Ooh, damn. That's fuck, man. Honestly, I don't remember what Keemstar looks like.
I don't even know who the
I know
fuck
I've
Keemstar
watched
is.
Keemstar shit, but I don't remember what he actually looks like. He was the one
How
with.
about you or me?
I don't know.
Well, if we both don't know,
What's going on, Deeg? Sorry. Deeg says he can't even get it up if he doesn't know that his dad was just not balls deep in that guy. Busy over there, production man. Jim, you think you could grab me? Okay. So me? Okay. Could you grab me a brew before, and then you could show me the picture, I guess.
Yeah.
And then,
Perfect.
yeah.
It's nothing special.
It's fine. I'll fucking look at it, though. This is our Jamie, but it's Jamie. Okay. I mean, you just don't crack the screen, man.
It
Oh,
was cracked on the way over to me.
on the way over.
What did you
Did you lock it?
The one with the beard.
On.
Well, yeah. I mean, definitely you if he says the one with the beard.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Could have been like, oh, so me. Denial.
You mean me, huh?
Yeah.
Ran off my face, bro. Yeah, a little bit.
Broadcast
I don't know,
not
there's-
officially brought to you by Keystone.
Actually, the third type of beer tonight, so
Prior,
there's
first
just
segment,
so I
Michelob
don't-
Ultra.
yeah. No, first one was Bud Light, then Michelob Ultra, now Keystone. Yeah,
having a taste?
yeah. What is that thing on South Park? Was that what it was? A tasting? Yeah. It's real classy, Sharon. They do this in other countries. You're just getting wasted. Fuck you, Sharon. It's classy. God damn it, I fucking love that show.
I really want to watch it more, but I'm honestly far more of like, I want the highlight reel. Like,
Yeah.
I want the really funny shit. Just show me those clips.
Yeah. I mean, some of it you have to. I mean, most of it's pretty much you could just watch like a highlight thing. Some of it you have to kind of know what's going on to make more sense. But yeah, like it could be funny on its own, but then when you see the actual context of the episode, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
We've been fucking talking about the one where Butters is a pimp for the last like few days.
I remember seeing that one.
So fucking good. It's like, you my bottom bitch. It's like,
Yeah.
what you doing going out here on the playground just giving out kisses or giving out hugs for free? Like, bitch, don't you know you can be making some money? It's like so fucking funny. And it's Butters of all
yes,
people.
I do know what you are saying.
Yeah, yes, I do know what you are saying.
Do you know what I am saying?
Do you know what I am saying?
I loved, dude, that cable company one was like my.
Oh,
fuck-
dude.
The
That's
first
great,
time I
too.
ever saw that was when I already had the job, and I was just like,
Yeah.
dude, it's so good.
That's, yeah, because that's like anyone could say that about like any cable company, basically. Even if there's multiple ones, it's like even if we go here, it's like, yeah, I've had AT&T, but like it just, the internet's not as good. So I kind of am stuck with going to Cox.
Yep.
But when that's fucking up, then it's like, well, I'm fucked. Like, you know, like I can't do anything about this now.
Yeah.
It's like shit.
That's the problem with the Twitch paradigm is just companies really had to worry about until
Especially around
a year
here.
or two ago.
You know, I'm sure if we were in fucking Silicon Valley or some shit, you know, just any really big city with a higher population and everything, they'd be like, oh yeah, like we've had to deal with this for years and we've got a fix for it now. Or there's just enough bitching from everybody that they're like, all right, we'll invest more money and time into this.
There's a Twitch streamer in town that's big enough that he actually got a business account.
Really? I mean, me and Justin had a business account, but like, didn't even matter all the time. Sometimes it would still fuck up. Like, it was like, oh yeah, we have fucking great download, and they'd be like, oh, we have good enough upload. It'd be like, yeah, like 15. That's definitely good enough.
Well, it's,
And then it'd be like, oh, when we started, streaming or whatever, it'd be like, oh, never mind. Shit.
it's that QoS. I think the main reason he did it is because you get a far quicker response time with appointments. This
Yeah.
is great content for the podcast. You guys want to hear about cable companies?
Yeah, cable stuff, man. Sorry. This is only relevant to people in the Midwest where Cox is a fucking. I mean, it's sort of relevant everywhere, but
It's the third or fourth largest cable company in the country because it's as far as
I know Scump
Island
has
and-
fucking Cox internet because Scump
oh yeah.
from Call of Duty.
Where does he live?
No fucking idea, but I know he has Cox internet because he said it on one thing. He was like, "Yeah, I'm paying $500 fucking dollars a month for my internet now," because he was talking about earlier in the whatever interview thing.
What is he doing there?
I have no idea because apparently he had whatever he had wasn't working, and he just kept upping his like, just give me another thing, give me another like. Eventually, this has to fucking work, right?
That's
So
not
he's like,
something you'll fix with
hopefully
money.
this fucking works because I'm paying 500 or no, maybe it wasn't 500. Maybe he's saying he had he said he had 500 download and whatever else. It wasn't 500 a month, but it was probably like, 100 to 150 or whatever.
Yeah. No, it's I don't know. It there will come a time where when cable companies, and by that I mean the ones that actually use coax and that like infrastructure, HFC infrastructure, it will be a lot better for streaming in general because it's becoming far more common
yeah.
with something that you have to fix.
Especially with like just streaming getting more popular, yeah, and everything. Like, and now you can stream fucking anything. You know, it used to be like, hey, you can only stream video games. That's what it's for, right? Well, you know, I mean, obviously stream movies and shit, but like on
These
Twitch, it
girls
was
are
like you can only
"But I
stream
wanna wear low-cut
that."
shirts and sit
Yeah.
in front of the camera.
and just be a
talk
cam girl.
about
It's like there's
Pokemon.
fucking websites for that, bitch. Get off of mine. Yeah, it's like you could be making way
Yeah.
more money probably
They
over
will
there.
go there at least twice a day, but when they're not there, they need to be here.
Yeah,
Trying
exactly.
to find my
Yeah.
channel, maybe.
Yeah, they'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, hey guys, don't forget to go follow my Twitch channel after this. I'm going to be playing. It doesn't matter because the game's pretty much minimized, you know, with how small it is. But my tits are out there, and it's like, fuck off.
I get so mad at like some some fucking old man, like it's my like mad like I'm the dad.
Yeah.
Like that for no reason. It's just like these
Put some
poor
clothes on.
these poor children, like
Yeah.
these poor virgins are just shelling out all their Christmas money
I wish I had fiber.
for you to get them to acknowledge you, or for you to acknowledge them. Just
Yeah.
blows my
Say
mind.
my name.
Yeah.
Just say my name. I'll donate 20
Read it.
bucks.
Read it.
Read my thing. Oh, you're so hot. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man. I want make sex with you. You know, like
It's and I hate it even more that I just wish that like the girl that just acknowledges the intent, like is just straight up like totally whoring myself out for
Yeah.
donos here.
I know.
Like
I
they don't
hate it.
sell this shirt at Walmart, okay? This
They
was
do,
like
but
Amaz-
not this part. I
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah.
That's some custom fucking
Yeah.
shit right there.
Yeah, that's brought to you by #scissors.
Yeah, hashtag
it's-
scissors.
it's just so-
that V-neck down to the belly button, that was all me, baby.
yeah. Yeah. Did the shirt come like this off the rack? No, it did
Hell
not.
no. But it's
This
like,
shirt gains me 700 followers.
I fucking
in a
hate
day.
that. But at the same time, if I was a woman, I can't say that I wouldn't be
Oh,
doing it.
yeah.
Like-
it's like that. I wouldn't have a Twitter. Yes, I would.
Right.
It's the same
We've been
thing.
trying, like me and my guitar player. He said that he's been trying to convince his girlfriend to stream for a while, and I told her like, yeah, you 100% should.
yeah.
He's like,
You
yeah.
can stop
he was like,
working.
yeah, exactly. And she doesn't understand. She's like, well, I just don't want to be one of those girls. It's like you just have to start out as one of those girls. You don't have to keep doing it forever. You know. I mean, you can have a personality if you want, but like, why? like kind of though.
Don't
It's
get
like,
ahead of
hey,
yourself. You just
like we know a girl who did her first stream, literally her first one, set up OBS, and that was it basically. Streams, and she was just talking to chat, and she had like almost 200 followers that night.
yeah.
And
it's
fucking
ridiculous.
I think she was already getting donations and shit.
Game
And it's
is
just like,
rigged.
dude. I mean, the whole it's like that's kind of a double-edged sword because they're starting like girls when they start off have it way easier, obviously, and it's way easier for them to start off, but their ceiling's way lower than a guy because at the end of the day, you usually want to see someone you can relate to, and considering that most gamers are male, like, you know, there's more gamers male than female or whatever, like they're gonna go toward that guy. And so, like, or toward a guy in general instead of a girl. They'll go to a girl for the attention for a little while, then they go to the guy for gameplay or whatever, and they'll be like,
For
"Oh,
good
like,
gaming.
yeah, for like to learn better,
Yeah.
learn better." That sounds, but whatever, yeah, you know, learn more and whatnot. And they'll go to her to be like, "Yeah, show me your tits. Oh man, I'd fucking love to go out with you sometime. I'll buy you a nice dinner. Please, just read my thing." And it's like, I would do the same thing as a girl because, like, one, why not free fucking money
Yeah.
for nothing at all other than just reading shit.
Yeah.
And then just be like, oh, haha, oh yeah, no, he's just joking around. Like, oh yeah, no, maybe, like, or depending on how deep you get into it,
Yeah.
you know, like maybe you fucking try. If you fucking lead them on, that's shitty, you know.
Oh, I'm sure they all do.
A little
They
bit.
may
but
not say
depending
it,
on how
but
much, where it's like,
yeah,
oh,
there's,
like,
there's private messaging in Twitch. I promise you that
I know.
inbox is just like
damn. Imagine how fucking
Yeah.
bad some of that gets. It's like, yeah, I'll send you some pictures if you just donate
like,
$100 or whatever.
The subreddit of cringe would like crash if probably one of the top 100 girls Twitch streamers decided to upload her inbox. The
Oh
whole
yeah,
thing
I'm
would
sure.
just fucking crash.
Oh, I'm fucking sure.
It's insane. I don't know. My girlfriend and I we were joking like, man, I wish we didn't have to work. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you want to not work? Okay, here. You sit in front of the webcam. You do all the talking. I'll buy another keyboard and make it look like you're playing, and I'm gonna play Counter-Strike and stream it. It will
would be
blow
great.
people's minds.
It's like, what the
Because
fuck is
I've
going on?
casted pro
Yeah.
girls CS before, and it's like, yeah, I mean,
Not anything.
we
Yeah.
could totally pull it off. Just we'll
What
try
was
it
that
for a
thing?
weekend.
What was that bully thing on Counter Strike?
What, the bully thing?
Yeah, the bully system or whatever they had. It was like, oh, if somebody's like, basically somebody could be being super shitty to you. They could be like, oh yeah, oh you fucking bitch, or like, oh yeah, you know, shit like that. Like they could be like bullying you in the game, and usually all I could do is report them and like, oh, reports don't really do much, and they probably just make a new account. It doesn't really affect them. Well, what we do is we go in and we'll find their live game and we'll jump in there and we'll fucking grief the shit out of them. And like that's all they did was they just kept killing the same guy over and over. And it was like, and then there was like, bullying's not cool. www.quitbullyingandcsgo.com or whatever the fuck it was called. And it was like,
I never heard
and
about
then
that.
people-
so they go to the website, and then people that ran the
people
website would
basically,
go
if you
in.
got bullied, you would go to the website, put in his name, they would find him, him, whatever, and they would fucking go into the game and just fucking kill him over and over again. It's supposed to be super high level people that were super against bullying and all that shit. And then like people did research on it and they looked it up, and it was like fake. It wasn't fake. Like it was a real thing that they were trying to do, but all the footage they showed was like, oh, the person that was bullying the guy was the same person that was being bullied or whatever,
Yeah.
and like all
So
that
they had a
shit like
bunch
that.
of, like,
And they
staged
so they
footage.
bullied all the they staged all the shit. Goddamn, staged all the shit, and
like a donate button or something.
so it was just like people were just like, this is fucking what the fuck, this is fucked up. And it was, even if it was like for the best intentions, it's still fucking stupid. Like what the fuck, like
On that note, though, of bullying in CS:GO,
yeah,
quick story, if I may.
okay,
So,
take it away.
Kenny already knows where I'm going with this too. So when I played, you guys know Choco Taco because he's the
Right.
big. I think he's with TSM
Right,
now or something.
yeah, whatever.
On that team was the guy that made it with me. We were the co-creators, and I don't know. I'll save him. We'll say his name's Frank. It's not Frank.
Okay.
He knows his name. Kenny does too.
Because he's a fucking ass.
So Frank's
fucking
a
Pappy,
very
isn't it?
brilliant.
Fuck you, Pappy. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's not, dude.
I'm kidding.
Pappy was
I'm kidding.
way
Pappy's
after
cool.
the fact. He's cool though. Like 15 years after the fact. But Frank, what name did I choose? Frank.
Frank, yeah, Castle.
Really, really bright guy. Really bright guy. But he is just an absolute asshole in every way.
Because he thinks he's better than you. Because he's
Online.
bright.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
He has that superiority complex
Yeah.
beyond a measurable amount. So he came back to play CS when the new CS game came out a couple years after it launched. He was just playing a pickup game or something with another conceited cunt
Okay.
that I also know, who's more of a loser than Frank is. And he was running his mouth in game to a teammate, just talking about how successful he was, who he works
and all that.
for, how this guy is just this useless piece of shit or something. And another person on the team recorded him doing that
Yeah.
with OBS, I'm guessing.
Oh.
I think like 10 minutes of footage.
Holy shit.
Looked up the guy's employer and then went through their leadership and then just sent it to his department.
HR or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he got fired.
That's kind of fucked up though.
Yeah,
Like
I
that's
think
kind
that's
of
great. Well,
that's
only
funny.
because that is a that was a very needed reality check because that
Okay.
Frank's reality is entirely built through online scheme. Like his entire young adult and childhood was pretty much spent entirely online.
Yeah.
So that his entire persona or who he thinks he is entirely a
online.
reflection
Yeah.
of what he's accomplished.
when
in
he's not
esports.
online, that's him.
Yeah.
Like
And,
he's just waiting to get back
he's got
online.
a resume. Like we're talking like this big on any profile he's got of things he's done in gaming
Yeah.
because he thinks people give a shit.
Really?
Yeah, two
Oh
of
my
those
God.
lines he didn't actually even achieve. I did, but he just put them in there because he knew me and we were on the
Right.
team.
Okay.
So
The guy
anyway,
casted
so,
some CS:GO stuff.
Yeah, so no, this was like when
Before that, I'm
this
sure,
is
yeah,
like
yeah.
tournaments I went to.
Did he put your actual name or did he put Izzle
what on there?
on there? Yeah.
No,
yeah.
he just put his name.
Oh yeah.
Like, he
my
put,
bad.
He
Because
said,
he took
like,
credit for it.
like
I got
on there,
yeah.
He put that he belonged to a team that he was never even on.
Yeah. Okay. He was like, I went to that fucking tournament
yeah.
and my team sucked ass, but another team picked me up. So like, I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's-
He's like, what's on? He's like, I I was one of the first people to fucking raid and WoW vanilla. I grinded that shit out for hours, so I'm dedicated. I used to grind like mobs for fucking 6 hours just to try to get a 0.001% drop. I got it.
Yeah.
Easy.
That's
fucking
very,
second
very
try. First try
similar.
was a little much to say.
And that's actually hilarious because he has his like season 2 like WoW rating achievement in there too.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
not rating,
Really?
arena. Yeah, he has his like WoW arena.
Bro, maybe
Evo
I should
rank.
start doing that and just like see. Just because like
it's really just a Counter-Strike thing. Like,
but I mean, just how funny would it be to put in for like a resume, like what's your achievements, and you put like you're putting like Xbox achievements and shit in there, and they're like
Battle
what is-
Pass tier
like,
89,
yeah,
season
yeah. It's
5.
like, I've completed every single Battle Pass since season 1.
Yeah.
I'm pretty fucking dedicated, if you ask me. I got all the shit. Yeah, I'm working on pretty much at the new one right now, and it just fucking released. So, you gonna hire me or what?
Just put your KD on there.
Yeah,
your
yeah,
number of
KD.
wins.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, so I had a rough week, so don't judge me there. If we don't do this last week, I've got a pretty good KD. All right, yeah. Like, I mean, like, but what if you did that and you did achievements that like sound like maybe they could be just some random thing in the world, and like, what does this even mean? And you're just like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. Like, I just saved all of Azeroth one time. You haven't heard of Azeroth? It's fine. Don't worry about it. But there's like a whole bunch of different people there, and there's this fucking dragon flying around. Took his ass out.
They'd be like, "How much acid have you done?"
yeah. Like,
You
no,
were
you're
hired
not
when you wrote
hired.
This, weren't you?
Got to go through those keywords: leadership, analytical, teamwork, etc. Yeah, that's like you can paint it.
Communication.
You can paint it into a good picture.
Yeah, schedule adherence. Yeah.
You could pay. Yeah, you're just like, I'm a leader.
I realize,
And everybody better fucking know it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
you realize with how popular WoW was that in that interview when they're talking to this like 20-year-old
yeah,
virgin that's never had a job before, and they're like, "Give me an example of a time that you took a leadership role," and
Right.
and they weren't really taking to your direction. How did you get them to overcome it? Okay, right. Second night of the raid
40-man
for the
raid.
week. Yeah.
40-man raids going on. You know how hard it is to keep 40
know
people
that
in line?
conversation's been
Dude,
had at like a
100%,
Target interview.
100%.
Like,
There's no way. And you know
I
what?
want to see the face of the person just like, what the fuck?
There had to have been someone that also got the job because of that.
Oh yeah, because
the other person that was behind it was like,
I'm core
bro,
raid.
yeah, I'm a core dude.
We can bond.
No
Like, I
way.
finally
What's
have
your
someone to work
guild?
to talk
What's your
about
guild,
WoW.
bro?
Yeah.
Dude, join my guild. I'll
What
hire you if
server
you join
on?
my guild.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, what are you? You're a healer? Yeah, dude. You're in. You're in.
I did get promoted at a call center because I did karaoke.
Really?
Yeah, because my boss then just moved from like
I got.
they
Would
moved
you?
from like East Coast to by near Kansas City, and she had no idea like where the karaoke bars were at, and like she's like, I heard you do karaoke, and that was like the first question of the interview, and I'm like, yeah. It's like, where? And then we talked about that for 20 minutes. She's like, okay, cool. All right, well, hey, nice meeting you and talking to you. And I'm like, wow, this is bullshit. Like, I didn't even get a credible interview.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do
And then
with
turns out that was the best
and
interview
then like
ever.
2 days later, it was like, you have a job offer. I'm like, what the fuck? That's
You got promoted?
Yeah, I got promoted.
To what?
It was a team lead and a supervisor in a call center. So I
God, I could only
managed
hope
like
that she
18
made
reps.
you. I was hoping she made you a position where you were just the guy, like,
Karaoke guy.
yeah, it's like,
Karaoke liaison.
I'm sorry, but currently all of our team whatever is on hold. Please hold. And just like, yeah, and like start singing some fucking Journey or something or whatever. Yeah, just like,
Yeah.
so
Don't
take a
stop.
photograph and still frame in your mind. Like, it's like, what is this? And then you're like, fuck it. Oh, sorry. It's like, wait, what? Is this a person? Is this a real person right now? Like, oh yeah, I'm the. It's a new position they're trying out to make more jobs. We have a karaoke guy for your waiting music. What would you like to hear?
I did that,
Yeah, like-
I did that at the call center a few times just to get people to laugh.
Yeah.
Like, hey, do you mind holding for a second? And they'd be like, yeah. Okay, thanks. Do. Like, I'm like, just kidding. Here's the actual boring hold music.
Hey, you're on Price is Right. Wait, what fuck?
That was when I did shoutcasting as a teenager. Frank did prank calls on Winamp.
Okay.
Do you remember those days?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'd have me come in there, and then the people in IRC, God, this makes you feel old, would just give me phone numbers.
All right.
And then I just call and be like, hey, is this Sarah? And then she'd be like, yeah. And I'm like, hey, this is John from 97.1. You just want a brand new car out of it? And I just fucking fake the shit out of it. And they'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah, I'm like,
For like 10 minutes.
I didn't even put anything in. It's like, I guess your friend put something in. I don't know. That's not my job, but you want a car.
Yeah, are you telling me you don't want the car?
That's fine. We can draw the next person.
And then I'd be like, well, who's your favorite station? They'd be like,
What station did you say you were? 96.79.
Yeah. Kenny, exactly. Press 1 to hear Billy Joel. Press 2 to hear 80s Joel. Press 3.
We only do. All right.
Get your skate hooker wife and get out of here.
Kenny, give him something good to talk about real quick because I have to fucking pee.
I'll try and
you just try to carry this. Just don't do as bad as Ollie did when he was like, yeah, man, I'll totally carry it. And then he like just dead air for like 20 minutes.
I'll do it. I'll talk about something.
Okay, you do it. You
I'll
talk
do
about
it.
something because I gotta fucking pee.
That's what he did. Remember? He was like, no, you guys don't make me do it. I'll do it. I'll talk about something. Yeah. I guess use this as a PSA. As I was telling Mike earlier, I'm getting ready to delete my social media account. I swear to God, please stop. If you don't understand politics or you don't actually research anything and you just go off of national media, that one home channel you constantly watch and feel that's all the credible information you need, please don't post anything ever on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I don't know, using body language, anything about politics ever, please, for the love of freaking God. I'm tired of just uninformed, constant opinion is fact, published efforts to try and sway people onto your side when everyone's just as stuck on theirs as you are. It is futile and unneeded, and don't. For the sake of my Facebook account, don't. Yeah. Kenny knows. Kenny's educated and far more politically minded as far as what's the goings on than I am, but it's driving me absolutely insane. Facebook now is worse. I think internet memes and fate and just overall political discussion is like way worse now than it's ever been.
Yeah, for sure.
It's way just unfucking believable as far as the differences. It's insane.
The people believe so strongly in whatever they believe in nowadays that they're like willing to fucking fight their best friend for it, like literally fight or like disown them or whatever.
Why? Like what?
No fucking point. Point.
To
be fair, like even all right, so like even now with Trump and then also like Obama that just happened, how much has your life changed within the last 2 years that Trump's been president? Fucking not at all. My life has never changed.
I didn't work for Harley Davidson and
fair enough.
a few other variables. I know it's impacted some,
but I mean, but I mean, in general, I mean, unless you're somebody who's like pretty well off, your life doesn't really fucking change from any of it because none of them. I feel like everyone that I know basically is either like at or like right above the bottom of the barrel of like society's like. Of not wealth society, pool. Not society of the United States, like wealth pool. Yeah, because like even like they were saying, even if you make what was it, like 37,000 a year, I think that makes you the 1% of the world or some shit. I forget what it was, but if you're in America, it doesn't really get you much.
Yeah, crazy.
Weird. Huh.
It's ridiculous. I have so many people at work that try and talk about politics, and it's just like, you need to stop.
It's just people like.
Especially people I work for.
People just need to understand that you can have views, but you can still like be friends with other people that have other views and whatnot. Like you don't just have to be like, "Oh fuck you! You're a fucking Republican. Well, fuck you. I'm not gonna talk to you." Or like, "You're not my friend."
Those are the people that should never even
vote ever.
Vote
or
ever,
anything.
or look into politics.
Or look into politics. Yeah, like
just stick to football. Just
fucking
root for your home team.
Yeah, because that's what you're doing.
You need to be passionate about.
See, and maybe I feel like football's kind of taking a hit. I don't know this for a fact. Somebody could fucking look at the facts later if you want. It's not really that big of a deal. But like, I feel like football's kind of taking a hit in like viewership. Like just in general, like baseball used to be America's #1 pastime. Mm-hmm. Who the fuck watches baseball anymore? Not very many people fucking watch baseball anymore.
Yeah,
it's like I'll do something else. Okay, so then Then you go to football, like, oh yeah, a little bit more. It's definitely more enjoyable to watch for sure than baseball. Like
Violent.
just about anything aside from like golf is better than baseball.
Baseball's better than tennis.
Barely, I don't know.
Apparently,
I like because
take out the women and they're
okay, so if you're watching men's tennis, that's just weird, yeah.
that's just weird.
But it's still like I feel like it's still shorter than a baseball game, so I'd
All
still
the
rather
shit,
sit through a tennis match or whatever the fuck it is than a baseball because baseball games are like 7 hours long or some shit. It's like a fuck. I mean, I get it's a whole day event if you're going out, which is great. Because you'd be like, oh, I just have to buy these 1 tickets. I don't have to be like, oh, we'll do this for 2 hours, and then I guess, and it'll be like family day or whatever. We'll go to the park, but like you're just like baseball tickets. We're gonna be there for all fucking day. We'll fucking go before. We'll tailgate. We'll eat. I'm gonna get drunk as fuck. Slap your mother around a bit.
Yeah. Baseball to me is it is far more you need to be there. I got really invested.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
got really
For
invested
sure.
in the Royals, so it was easy for me to watch it. Like I kept track of their stat, like not with like a fucking journal,
couldn't
but I'd be
fucking-
like, oh, dude got 3 RBIs 4
fucking-
games
there's
ago. He was
too-
good against this guy.
There's too many
months
stats.
ago.
I feel like, and
There is. Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of what people love about it. Is
Yeah,
like you
maybe,
try
okay.
and that and betting, like it's one of the biggest
yeah,
as far as betting. But
well, because there's so many stats to
but
bet
when-
on.
Yeah, but when I went to the game, I'd rather go to a baseball game than a football game.
I don't know about that
Hands
though. See,
down.
I wouldn't do that.
Well,
But it's definitely way different live. Everything
there's
is
more
though.
leisure, at the baseball game. Like you can lean
Oh, for
back,
sure.
you can have your fucking beer and your fucking food and just
Well,
sit
yeah, because
back.
you're there for 7 hours. They have to fucking accommodate that.
It's not that long.
Like-
it's like 3, just like
Dude,
football.
it feels way longer than 3. Football's like 2 hours.
It's always 3. All their commercial breaks. It's 3.
Ah, man.
Yeah,
That's
the
a,
slots
they
12.
got
12 to
15-minute
3,
quarters.
12 to 3. Yeah, it's an hour in
gameplay.
the game.
But
you
then
add
between all the other
commercials,
stuff, it's like 2
timeouts, and
hours, I thought.
halftime. It's always,
it always 3
it's
hours?
always been 3, man. 2.5 to 3, easy.
that's not. I guess that is still live, huh? Because they have to like worry about
it's
that live.
The commercial
Yeah.
breaks are like dedicated timeouts that
Yeah,
they
yeah.
work into the game.
Yeah, which is fucking ridiculous.
Even college level, like they have,
Yeah,
like
they have
the
to,
TV
like, at this
crew-
point.
I learned this because my coworker just went to the K-State game. Like they have people literally walk out on the field like the TV guys, and they're like, "Whoa,
Really? Like,
doing a Bud Light commercial. Calm
Sorry,
down,
bud.
everybody.
Dude.
Just wait it out." And then they're like, "And okay, everyone get set up. It's
That's-
like a movie. It's like
that's
and
like
go."
that's one of the reasons.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest reason, really. I think, if not the only original reason why they were so pissed at like Kaepernick and everyone that started kneeling, because he's kneeling during the anthem, and people don't realize that the military actually pays these sports to broadcast the anthem and everything. Like it's basically a paid commercial for the military at this point. Like they actually pay like millions of dollars to these different sports or whatever, to the NFL network or whatever, to have the national anthem and come out there, and it's like a big patriotic thing. It's meant to, you're like, yeah, I fucking love this country, hell yeah. And when he starts taking away from their time and their focus on what they paid to do, and they're getting fucking pissed and like, hey man, you can't do that. And he's like, fuck you, and it's like, no, fuck you, man. Like, and it just kept like the back and forth, and then
don't make waves if it's going to impact the big wigs' pockets.
yeah. But
they can say
that's what
it
protesting
has-
is, though.
Yeah, they can say it has patriotic merit, that they shouldn't do it. You need to stand. You need to love America. But in reality, the person's position was entirely justified. He just chose to use his work as his platform, and I don't really blame him. It's on national television. But yeah, I've gotten, sadly, on the note of that, same thing closely falls onto the whole Facebook thing, because I've gotten in arguments with people that, like, he hates, he doesn't like soldiers, and
yeah,
it's like, dude, you're literally putting words in the dude's mouth.
yeah, for
He
sure.
said, I'm tired of cops killing black people
Yeah, that's
and,
what.
and racial inequality. That's it.
Like, oh, you have such a nice job. He's like, so he's not. He's standing up for you then. Like, maybe not you. Definitely not you, because the only people that were bitching were fucking white guys half the time. There were some veterans that like took it personal, like, don't fucking kneel during the anthem, and it's like,
And I wonder how
How-
many of those guys are from the South.
that's fair too. But it's just like, but it's so weird to me that they do that, because like the veterans I know, granted,
That's what they're defending. Like,
Exactly. It's his right to do
entirely
that.
hypocritical. Like,
Yeah,
You
exactly.
went and did that, supposedly,
Yeah.
McKinney's a vet to protect these rights that we have as citizens of America,
Right.
and you're gonna fucking try and burn this guy at the stake for exercising the very rights that this country was
Right.
supposedly built upon. It is ridiculously
Yeah.
hypocritical. You
And then at
can't
the same time get pissed off.
Yeah, you
They're
can't
like,
ha-
they're not taking my guns away and do it. Like, to me,
Yeah.
you had to pick a side almost. Like, you can't be like, which you could, in all reality, you could, obviously, because people did it. But it was like, you can't be like, this man needs to stand up for the anthem because I fought for it in this country, and like, you need to fucking listen to this country, but then get pissed because like, oh, the government's trying to take away my guns, and they ain't gonna do that because I'm a veteran and blah blah, and I'll fucking shoot their ass. And it's like, this, like, the government,
You seem
is like the
more of a
representation of this
problem
country.
than the guy kneeling
yeah,
during
that's,
the anthem.
that's definitely true. But it's just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you talking, bro? Like, you fought for freedom. That's it. He has the right to do this. You cannot watch his games.
Yeah.
You
Dude,
cannot
boycott
buy
it
his
however you
merch. Whatever.
Yeah, you're probably a fan of a rival team anyway. So you
But
already hate
I'm
the
sure
guy.
their fucking numbers, their viewing numbers probably went way up because they're like, is he going to do it? Oh, that motherfucker. He did it again. Fuck. And it's like,
Yeah,
dude, what the fuck? And then also,
having like tailgates. Like, will he kneel?
yeah,
like,
yeah.
will he
well,
kneel
like
hot
doing
dogs and
bets
brats?
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah. But it's just fucking dumb because it's like, all right, it's like, you have the fucking right to do that. And I also don't think you should be able to take away fucking guns from. And I'm not. I mean, definitely the shit that we have. We should do like stricter gun.
Really, just take away all the guns. It worked really well with our drugs.
That's yeah, totally. But
You saw that just take a sharp right turn. Where you thought I
that
was
was good.
going.
That was good. I had to think about it for a second. But yeah,
That's-
no. I mean, because like, oh, well, look at Australia. It's like, sure, and it would take a while. The thing is, America's too strong. We're too headstrong to just like I feel like we are just a rebellious country in general,
Well,
like as a whole.
We're a split. Is bipartisan the word here? Two.
Yes, yeah,
two
I think
political
right.
parties?
Yeah.
Like, by
Yeah,
definition,
sorry.
we are a divided country
Yeah.
politically. And with that means that you've got the home team in some people's respects,
Yeah,
and the away,
team.
Fuck that away
Yeah.
team.
It's just the
Those
Civil
fucking
War all over
liberals
again.
/ conservatives, just fuck the blank, whatever my color, the state of my color is not. Fuck those guys for having their beliefs. And it's like, dude, this isn't. I mean, seriously, it's like crusade worthy how angry people are at the opposing political party.
Yeah, and
the angriest, like the angrier
it's like-
you get, the less you read. Like that is
yeah. Well, see, that's the thing.
unimaginable.
The fucking obviously, there's like you're like hardcore conservatives that fucking piss me off because when I look at them, I mean, a lot of them do look and or sound dumb. A lot of the time, it's like the hardcore ones, and then like the hardcore liberal people are so fucking hypocritical, and that's like probably like the number one thing that I hate most in life is just fucking hypocrisy. Just in general, I hate when people fucking say one thing and then also do the same thing, but then like will fucking get pissed at you for it's like, what do you mean you just did the same thing? Well, no,
Yeah.
you can't do that, or whatever. It's like that fucking pisses me off. So it's like oh, we don't need guns, or we like, we're gonna be like this peaceful fucking whatever, but at the same time you're willing to fucking the dude, who was it? Somewhere in California that some guy was a Trump supporter and some dude like hit him with a brick or some shit during it, and the fucking news was like filming and he fucking threw a brick at him and hit him in the fucking head, and it's like, do you not realize you guys are the same fucking people and you're all bad? You all need to fucking go
You
away.
all are the problem.
Yeah, like if you guys
Moderates only. Middle of the fence.
kind of, but I mean, like
Green Party
you
and
just,
moderates only.
you need to be able to talk
we
about it. Is
become
the
Canada.
thing you can't? Well, I mean, yeah, Canada's like we just have better temperatures, and then boom, we're still number one. Because like Canada, to me, looking
It'd
at
almost
it,
be okay if they
is the
just-
shit.
If they invaded us and just
Yeah.
like, oh, we're Canada.
Who was it? Was it did you see the Jim Carrey interview when he went on Conan or whatever? And he was like, I never had to wait for shit. It's like, are you dying? No. It's some basic thing. All right, we'll get you in a few weeks. But it's like, he's like, nowadays, or no, there was two different things. There's him, and he was like, I never had to wait for anything because it was like, it wasn't that long. And everyone thinks that, oh, well, if we
He's
have free
poverty.
healthcare and everything, then it's going to take forever. You're not going to be able to get in for this long. Da da da. Well, then I watched Bert Kreischer's podcast where he was it's the one with Daniel Sloss, and Sloss is from Scotland or something. I forget what exactly they have there, but they were talking about healthcare, and Bert was like, "Yeah, dude, I go in every 9 months for this thing, and it takes 9 months for me to get into the doctor. So every time I go in, I schedule my next appointment for 9 months down the road. And then it's like, he was like, I almost had to miss this last one. And he was like, well, I can get you in, next fucking June or whatever. And he was like, I'll make it. I'll be there. It's like, so our system right now already isn't good. If you have to wait 9 months, aside from going into the ER, which, we're trying to avoid all that anyway, but that's kind of,
that's the only
most of
place
that
I
shit
go.
is like, I don't want to say unavoidable, but it's like if you got shot, if you had some really big accident where you need surgery right now,
or anything that's like habitual, that not habitual, but anything that's intermittent, like kidney stones.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be like, closest thing to childbirth is a man. Guess I'll just wait for my doctor's office to open tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll get there in like 6 weeks.
Yeah. No,
for sure.
I've had to go to the ER twice for that. So it's.
Did you keep them?
No,
come on.
I
Those are your
did
kids,
filter
bro.
one out, but I was just like,
Okay, yeah, I think it was Bill Maher.
Yeah, I can't see chat, so I'm sorry, Kenny.
Oh, you're
You'll
good.
have
No,
to
yeah, he just said,
relay
I think it was
anything.
from the Bill Maher show when Jim Carrey was on it.
There's, I don't know. I'm familiar enough with foreign policy in other countries in current events, even if they're biased and probably altered because, hey, let's
Right,
make
yeah.
America look cool. But love the fact that of all the places I was born, one, it was Earth, two, it was America. Cool there. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't really get a bad shake at it. But dude, it is. I used to love politics. I used to love government. I used to love that whole process, especially when I was in high school. But it's like the older I've gotten, just the more salty I get about the whole fucking thing.
And I don't think it's a weird thing for me, because I think this is new, or if not new, then it's re-emerging from way back in the day or something, right? It's not been around. Like, our parents can't really relate to the way it is now with how they were at this time in their life, right? And I don't know if that's because, I mean, it's got to be one, because the internet and shit, obviously, you didn't have as many stories to follow when they were younger. There's no internet. There's pretty much, you listen to your community and your news tells you about the community, and then your state, probably maybe
Catch
a
it
real
on
big,
the 5
the
o'clock
president
news.
did something today. Okay, cool, whatever. Now it's literally our president's out there just fucking talking shit on people on Twitter every day, sounding.
I mean, our president literally stood at a podium and said that, what was it? China said that I have a very, very big brain, something like that. That's not verbatim. But
I don't know, but that
I
sounds
heard
like
that
something you'd
and
say.
wanted to just drive my truck off of an overpass.
Yeah.
Whatever he said, and I'm like, that is a person that we voluntarily elected. That wasn't an accident.
And that depends on how much you believe in the actual election process.
Well, yeah,
I don't.
I know. I don't know. It's insane. One thought, friggin' G-Dub was bad.
I mean, yeah, no. This is what I said too. Is I was like, I try to be as fucking middle of the road as I can with it, because it's I don't fucking vote, because in the fucking shit it says that oh, you can vote, but it doesn't really matter. The electoral college's votes what matter, but maybe they'll see your votes and it'll swing their thing. Except for that, since there's a lot less of them, it's way easier to pay off, this one guy instead of hundreds and thousands of people, or millions of people or whatever.
I think from what Kenny told me, it impacts funding, but really that only matters if you're voting for a party that's not the two majority party.
Yeah, the two, and it's never been the point where the independent party can even really compete. Maybe it's oh, hey, we can kind of but even then, all right, so then you got fucking Bernie Sanders when he was running, and he was would have been third party, but I knew that being third party is basically a death sentence, so I went Democrat. And then he had by far the most people show up to any and all of his fucking whatever it is when you go, you go around in your fucking
Your campaign.
your campaign, whatever. During his campaign, and we know that nowadays because I had fucking friends from all around the country that would go to his fucking rallies, and fucking take videos, or people would do it, like, oh my god, look at all these people here, this is crazy. And then the news would be like, yeah, then not even 100 people showed up to Bernie Sanders, so we won't even show that one. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, they were in the streets. What are you talking about, bro? Like, this is, and it was like, all right, so the media already know, it's now very clear that the media is bought out by other people. That's like, they want
all
certain
have
people to
their
be
agenda.
right. Exactly. That's the whole thing. So it's like, until we can fix all of that with the country, the fucking people in, not the president, but the people in power, the people that have all the money to influence all of this shit the way that they want it to, until we can fix that and not let them do that, which I don't honestly see a way to, they're all in, until everybody doesn't give a shit about money, until we're living in fucking Fallout New Vegas, you know, and you're like, who's got the most bottle caps? All of a sudden, now those guys that have lived in their fucking nice ass mansion their whole life, sure, they still have the nice mansion, but I've fucking fought my way in that mansion before, and I've taken over that mansion, all right, with my ghoul. No, but so it's like, they're in the nice mansion and shit. It's like, you can live right there and you're all right with your security if they give a shit about you, because now what you're paying them doesn't matter.
Right.
You know, until that currency doesn't matter and they have to find out like a new way to do it, I don't see how it's going to change, because anybody can be corrupted. You throw enough money at them, throw fucking, especially poor people, because how much money we think's a lot of money, like they just laugh it off, like, bro, right, it's a tax write-off, bro. Tax
right
write-off. Yeah. He's literally just like, it's been 4 minutes, here's $1 million, take it. Oh, just made another $1 million.
It would take 100 of you to make what I just made now in a year.
Yeah. Yeah, which is
job,
fucking
guys.
crazy.
How does it feel to be an adult? And I can be honest with myself and recognize that a lot of that's
Welcome, Mike.
Because I'd love to be loaded and not have a care in the world. Well, okay, I know
I
know they've got their own stress. I get that, because
there's always going to be problems.
The grass is always greener. It's probably it's just money. It's going to suck to be a millionaire because of millionaire problems. The same way it sucked to be broke.
Now you're trying to keep your millionaire status and trying to keep
Well,
all your money growing and whatnot.
Like, unless you're like
there's
Buffett
always a bigger fish.
or Elon Musk. Well, I don't know how high Elon or the Koch brothers. Like, you're still gonna be.
Yeah. Elon's not the biggest guy, but I feel like he's a carefree one though. He's the guy that like.
After that podcast, like, I really love that dude. Like, no.
Exactly, for real.
Like, I love someone that smart where he's like, yeah, I don't do the like marketing or like the like thought.
Yeah.
Like, he's not Steve Jobs.
It's like, how'd you guys get all that money? It's
I
like, well,
make that.
we made flamethrowers and sold them for $500, and we sold this many in like
2000, I think he said.
Yeah, in like a couple days, and then we're like, no, we're not making any more. Like, that's it. And so
Boring
you either
company,
have
right?
it or not.
Boring company is what he called it.
Something like that. Yeah. And you're just like, yeah, whatever. Like, I don't give a shit.
And then with like the Tesla thing, which I like before I even knew who he was years ago when they were developing Tesla, I'm like, dude, that is badass. And the whole thing, he was just like, I made that because I wanted it to be like the funnest car you can own. Like, I just want it to be fun. I don't like, it's not a bunch of fucking marketing grads sitting there going, what does America really want? He's just like, this sounds cool.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's make that. And it almost didn't happen. I learned that in the podcast. They almost went bankrupt because like some part of the design, they had to pretty much, it was like building a new computer. It's like, oh, I want to get a new graphics card. Well, shit, my power supply is not good enough. Okay, well, I'll get a new power supply. Well, shit. Now, for some reason, I need to get a new motherboard. Now I got to get more RAM, and all of a sudden, it's like, well, okay, great. We just invested all that money, and we got to rebuild the whole fucking car. So it was pretty interesting, but yeah, I don't know.
Applying to Tesla? Holy shit. Kenny's going to apply to Tesla.
Are you really? Dude, do it, Kenny.
Get us that young employee discount, buddy. You got 50% off the Tesla, bro. That's a lot of money, actually.
Yeah. And when you need, like, I don't know, a lawn care guy, I'm here, man.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, you need some lawn care people. We know some people.
Mow that lawn. No homo.
Take us for a ride in the Tesla every once in a while.
Let me just touch it.
Actually, no. It's my mom's neighbor at the apartments. His family came in from like Houston or some shit, somewhere in Texas, and they were
one of like the 3 most wealthiest.
Yeah, and they were both like retired military people in their like 50s, So like they were in the military their whole life, retired early, and they had a Tesla, and it was like, he just pulled up, quiet as fuck, right?
Oh yeah,
super quiet. It had the fucking like Back to the Future. Well, it wasn't Back to the Future like this.
DeLorean?
They slid
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
They slid straight up like that, and it was like, damn. Why are you in this broke ass apartment complex? It's fucking for like the poorest people in town.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh yeah, we'll see you later, man. And they just fucking drive off. Fucking just fucking it just humming. It's just
it's the
humming. That's
insane
it.
Mode.
I mean, there's still just like, god damn. And then to see how fast it can go too, and it's like looking at it though in person, I was like, that's a Tesla. I was like,
With
That's
the like
pretty fucking
massive
nice.
iPad or whatever in the center console.
it's just like, holy fuck, that's so nice. And then like when he was talking about it, the thing that I honestly thought was the coolest thing was the whatever it was when you're slipping on like ice, and it'll turn off the traction and turn it back on. And he said it'll correct it before you even notice. Like,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
That's fucking badass. Like, why do we not have more people like putting money into this to be like, yo, everybody should have this for one. Like, you're gonna get your self-driving shit eventually. This is definitely the car that's gonna do it first. 100%. Tesla does it first, or at least right first.
Yeah.
They're gonna be the first one that gets it right. And you have this shit that can do that. It can fucking, you'll be driving on, you could literally just drive on ice and it'll be like, oh shit, correct. And you won't even notice.
Yeah.
What? And like everything else it does too is just like, bro, why is this not being like mass produced for everybody to just to make it a safer place?
Mhm.
You know, like you can make a fancier one for the rich people. Be like, oh well, I want mine to look like a fucking Ferrari or whatever. Sure, take it. That's fine. That's not what I'm saying though. I'm just saying the fact to like make the road safer. Fucking.
I want mine to shoot out holographic flames out the back
Yeah,
while I'm driving.
Don't worry, they don't actually
Yeah.
burn you. You can stand right in them. It's actually, it doesn't even use gas. So like
You're on
whatever.
fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you're on fire. You fucking remember that, bro. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, well, I want mine to look like the Batmobile.
that would be sick. I would want mine to look like that. There's a guy in town that has the Batmobile,
Oh,
the
really?
old school like
Oh,
Adam
the
West
60s
Batmobile.
Bat-
Yeah,
oh,
he
nice.
came to Subway and he has his whole back get up. He had like, well, not his whole back. He had a shirt on, like one of those shirts with the Batman thing on it, and then his keychain was full of Batman shit, and it was all this stuff. He's like,
It wasn't
yeah.
the cool Batman. It was the Adam West Batman.
That was a fucking kick-ass Batman. Have you ever actually watched that show?
No,
It's so fucking
It looks
entertaining.
Like Winnie the Pooh Batman.
It's so entertaining. It's so good. Like
Oh,
other than like
Robin.
Christian Bale's Batman, like that's probably my number 2 Batman is Adam West. Like it's goofy for sure because like that's just how it was back then, and that's why it's so great because he like for no reason always had whatever it was he needed to get out of the thing, which is normal for superheroes, you know. But the way they did, he was just like, there was this episode. This is the one I'm thinking of. And the Joker's like, ha, I got you now, Batman, or whatever. And he's like, oh, I've got a bomb over here, like literally right in front of his face. Like, huh, this fucking Joker bomb is going to go off in exactly 5 seconds and blow this whole place up. And you're standing there, and I forget why I couldn't move. Probably some dumb, like, oh, your feet are stuck to the ground or some stupid
Yeah.
shit like that from the 60s. But like, he's like, oh, and you can't move. And like, it was
You're
him and
stuck
Robin
in
and
my
another
tar
guy. Yeah.
trap.
He's like, haha. He's like, oh, the bomb's going to go off and blow you all up. And I finally win. Ha, I'm out of here. He leaves. And then it's just like, oh no, will Batman get out of it? And like, it comes back, the bomb blows up, and you're like, oh, and you're supposed to like, oh no, Batman's dead. And then they're like, oh, and then Robin's like, oh my God, Batman, how are we still standing here? And we're still alive. He's like, well, thank God I had just enough time to throw on my bomb repellent bat cape or whatever. And it's like, what the bomb repellent? What the fuck is it? But I loved that about it. It was like,
That is-
nowadays watching it, it's
yeah.
just a fucking great time to
That
like.
is the precursor to all fiction of just being able to explain it with it's magic.
Basically,
the
yeah,
total
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
cop
It's
out.
magic.
Yeah.
It's magic. Yeah, I had the
Don't have
bat,
time to
this or
write
that.
a full plot. Bomb
I
repellent
just
tape.
the bomb repellent cape, and that's all he did. He just put the cape up and he blocked it. Like
That needs
he
to be a
just was in
Fallout
front of
item.
everybody. It's broken. It's broken. You can't even have that in a game.
plus 3 bomb
You're just
repellent
like,
cape.
bombs are ineffective while you have this cape on. Like, okay,
Yeah.
sure,
Be in Fortnite every time someone throws a grenade. Just be like,
dude,
"Huh." Yeah.
fuck you. Yeah, like, you gotta shoot me, bitch.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll
Sucks
throw it
to
in
be
there.
the
They throw
dude
a
that
bunch.
only has stickies, grenades, and a grenade
Yeah,
launcher.
you land, all you guys are grenade launcher and
RPG.
stickies. No, he's got the bat cape. Fuck, oh no. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go the other way. Oh my god.
I got you now, Batman. No, like, dude. Oh, there's
Not
so
the
many things. I
Ron
remember
Repellent cape.
they got like, and that's when they had like the real wacky villains. Like they had Penguin and Joker and fucking Poison Ivy, Catwoman, all them. But then they had like real ridiculous. Who the fuck is this guy? Some
Yeah.
fucking dentist villain guy. And he fucking
His name,
wrapped him
like,
up in
Dr.
floss.
Tooth?
Like he like. Oh, you can never escape my impenetrable, unbreakable floss rope, Batman man. He's like, oh, I've got my bat scissors that just so happen to beat floss rope, or whatever it was, you know, like, oh, I just happened to have my bat thing to slip out of it. Like, it was always whatever your bat thing, but it was
I
like,
brought my anti-floss.
thank God I'm wearing my anti-floss pants. Oh, and it's like, oh, my legs can now wiggle free and I can run, like, whatever. But like, that was the best part of the show too, you know. Like at the same time, like it's the part you're making fun of, but it's because it's the part you remember, and it's like it makes the impression on you, like damn. And I've watched so much of it because it was like one of the things on MeTV, so it was like that was like worth watching. It's like
Late at
oh,
night on the
I can watch fucking not Junk Junction, Jesus Christ, Fortnite's all over, all in my mind now. I'm saying Junk Junction. It's something Junction. Something Junction, whatever. It's an old TV show with these three chicks and some old guy that lives with them, some old pervert. And at the very beginning, they're all like in the water tower for whatever junction place they're called. And then like they're naked and they're clothes right there. And they go like one, and like one girl goes down, takes her clothes, 2, 3. That was it. Whatever the fuck that was called. And I remember talking to my dad about it because I was like, yeah, I've been watching a lot of MeTV because I'm fucking tired of watching Law and Order. That's all fucking mom watches. And he's like, yeah. Oh, that whatever junction. He was like, yeah, that was basically as close as we got to porn when I was a kid. Because like right at the very beginning when they're naked, I was like, yeah, they're pretty hot. And he's like, yeah, they were. I was like, yeah, all right, they held up at least right like at their age. I'm sure they aren't as good looking now that they're
Probably
80
not.
plus.
Yeah.
But
There are like, do you ever go on Reddit at all? Some of those like old school cool, like that subreddit where they just show like pictures from like the 50s.
I don't know if I ever look at that one, but yeah, I'll have to.
Well, it'll just hit front page occasionally, but there's some like bombshells from like the 40s or 50s.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, Jesus Christ, Grandma, that is some
yeah, I'm like,
fucking,
damn, grandma.
like, yeah, that is.
Back that shit up.
And they dress like women do now because they knew they're like, oh yeah,
They knew that they were hot as
this
fuck.
is fucking easy mode. Like
Yeah,
all
yeah.
these suited men are just like walking into street signs, trying to get on the trolley because this
I mean,
broad just walked by in
sex
a bathing
sells, man.
suit. Oh yeah, well it's like the same thing World War II, like all the pinup girls. Like this will get guys to enlist. Wear the uniform and get one of these. Just kidding, you're dead.
oh shit. Oh, my bad. I didn't realize that the natty was facing it just right. That's actually just how they made the fucking tab. That's just smart of them. Fuck them.
I didn't even notice you switched to Natty Light now.
I can't. I mean, that's more that I just need to talk into. I think than lowering it because I keep looking over at him.
You have like a crayon box of beers in that.
I do.
fridge.
It's literally it's a mix of
Every
sort. We're about to
flavor.
run into mostly natty now because it was a natty 30 pack. It was just that we went to a party. They were like, "Oh, we're not gonna drink it. Take all this beer." So we took all the beer, and I pretty much drank through all the assorted part. And now we're just back to natty, and then Keystone on the other. I'll probably go to Keystone or natty because it's always smooth.
Got anything in chat at the moment?
No, I mean, Justin stuck around this whole time. Faces obscured. Oh, okay, not me. Him. Gotcha. He was saying to move your mic down, but the thing is his arms are like. You just need to maybe like
Move it down.
move your seat this way. You know.
Is it like blocking my face?
Yeah, it's blocking your face. Yeah. So you can still have the mic there. It's just the fact that they can't see your face. Not that you're missing much here, guys. Yeah, you tried. I think. Yeah, who cares? That's why it's called Help Us Podcast. Thanks for coming in and helping us podcast, guys.
I'm not a
Thank you,
scientist.
Deaths 7947.
Hit the follow button on your way out, man.
Hey, he already did.
Oh, well,
Thank you
look
for
at
the follow, Dan.
Yeah, we're good about.
Oh
picking
God,
up on
hide your
that.
face again. That was skinny.
Kenny, go fuck yourself.
Oh.
I mean that with love.
Unfollowing. I subscribed. I'm unsubscribing now. Yeah. No. Just while you're here, guys, anybody just coming in here, I guess I might as well say this while we're here,
While
or
we're
while
here.
we have you here.
A lot of places to go at one.
Every
time.
Thursday, if not, I might end up changing it to Fridays, just to like.
available.
Yeah. I'll see. I want to see if he's gonna keep fucking scheduling me Thursdays to close like a fucking asshole, and if he does, then we'll switch to Friday nights. But right now, Thursday nights at 11 p.m. ish Central Standard Time.
I want to start like a Fortnite only side podcast.
Yeah, we could do it Fortnite only. We'll do that on a different day. Maybe we do that one online.
We can do that online.
We'll just we'll talk about it. Maybe we'll play Fortnite in the meantime, and then like in between games, I'll throw up on the little bar scene that I got. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait to use that bar scene. It's gonna be nice. Good one.
I have a green screen, so it would.
Yeah. I'll need to get a green screen
over
now.
here. That's the only problem.
Now I need to get a green screen. You got to get more lighting.
Yeah, cool.
I'm keeping your lighting.
They're really equally in price, so it's.
I was at Walmart because Justin moved out, right? That's why he's not here, obviously, or else he would just be here because he lived here. But he moved out and he was like, "Oh yeah, like we were getting pictures for our new apartment." And at Walmart, they'll take any picture off your phone, and you can get it like blown up to whatever size and whatnot. It's like some like 60 or 70 cents or something, whatever it is. And so he like found this one of a friend of ours, just like this troll ass picture. And he was like, "I got it." Fucking blew it up. Like they got a frame for it and everything. And I was like, "Damn, that's funny." But I almost got the fucking logo to put back here, and was like, "That'd be all right." But that was
the podcast logo.
the podcast logo.
Oh,
Yeah, like the fucking thing, and then like do the one with the montage probably. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe just do that and put it back there. I was like, that would look pretty cool. But then we were also talking about like, he was like, well, like we could do it online now if we want, and it'd be easier because then I can make it and stuff. And it's like, yeah, good. I don't know. We'll have to talk about it. It's up to like if you wanted to do it online too, then it's like, all right, then we'll do it online. But it is kind of nice having like people in person. But it would help a lot with the fucking audio at the same time too. Like even with him not being here, if we had him, but in order to have people on that are over the internet, we have to have headphones that we can all like that me and you can hear, so we can talk to him.
Could have call-ins.
Have call-ins, exactly.
That wouldn't go bad at all.
Definitely not at all. I definitely don't see that going bad
No way
at all.
TOS would
It would
get the
definitely have to
channel
be
shut down,
the
like-
way Theo Vaughn, he's a comedian, he does that on his podcast, but it's like it's not a call-in like, hey, you're
Leave a
live.
message.
It's a leave a message.
Yeah, that's
so
probably the
then you
best
can
way to do
screen the messages and be like, all right, this guy just spouted profanities the whole time.
Wow, he had 50
He's-
racial slurs in 10 seconds.
In 10 seconds. That's almost,
new
we almost
record.
want to fucking air it because it was amazing. That's like a record, but like, we can't. Sorry,
That
TOS.
level of bigotry has never been heard of before. Yeah, that's fair.
Saying y'all are talking about anything.
No. Mirage, hold on. Mirage Leonard, it says, I'm here to fuck shit up. Right.
Not I'm here to fuck.
It's I'm here to fuck shit up, but if you sit low enough,
I'm here to fuck.
all you see is I'm here to fuck. Or, right?
If you're playing beer pong sitting
Or
down.
if you're playing beer pong, like we found out this like last weekend or the weekend before, you can change it up, right? You'd be like, I'm shit. Right? You can say I'm here to fuck shit. That's dumb. What was the other one? The other one that I went to a lot was like, fuck, I'm here to fuck shit up. I'm shit. And there's another one that I was like, ah, fuck. That's so funny. Can't remember it now.
I'm here to shit. Did you already say that one?
I don't know. There's another one there somewhere, but whatever.
Effort was made. Maximum effort. I'm glad we got chat interaction this time.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in,
on the
guys. I
recording
really
that
appreciate it. Yeah, I
we haven't
usually
released in a long time.
on this
The
channel.
audio recording. that
I should
is.
also say that while you're here, if you want to subscribe to our YouTube /
Selfless plug.
yeah, I mean, well, just because that or if you like the podcast stuff or not, that's where we have our podcasts specifically, like separately, is the YouTube at Help Us Podcast.
I was like, I can actually
But,
look at the webcam now that I'm sitting in the appropriate
Yeah,
angle.
yeah, I mean, you can do that too. But this is my Twitch channel that we were using because I already had set up for streaming and everything. I usually stream Fortnite. I'll stream other games sometimes, but that's the go-to, you know. That's what everyone wants to watch a lot of time, and it's fun as shit. That's my fucking go-to game right now. So that's what I stream.
That's very accurate. It's well said. I even started streaming,
Yeah.
but what now?
Wait a minute. All right. Mirage, who just came in here, said, did you guys hear about the 6.5 million pounds of ground beef that are being recalled due to salmonella outbreak? It was on the news today. Supposedly 57 people are severely sick.
I thought salmonella was a chicken thing.
No, it's just raw meat. That's why you got to wash your hands and whatnot when you're dealing with it. I mean, that's the weird thing is that there's ways to eat
I mean,
like
you
certain
eat
raw
steak,
things.
medium
like-
rare. I know it has to reach a certain
Well, you
temperature.
can. I mean, it doesn't have to be medium rare. You could have a fucking rare.
Yeah.
I literally a buddy Sam of mine. He was like, yeah, he one time just to like do it. I guess he he was like, I'm gonna make steak today. Turns on the fucking or like gets the grill ready, gets a steak out, throws it on the grill for literally 5 seconds, flips it over for 5 more seconds. You know, Sam, and took it off. And he's like, ready to go, and he fucking ate it. It was like, holy shit, dude, you ate raw steak, bro. What the fuck?
You wrote warm raw steak.
I don't think he got sick. I don't know. It may maybe he just has a
there's guys
kick-ass
that-
immune system.
No, there's guys that do that. Like
No, I
at
mean, yeah.
restaurants, they'll just be
Well,
like,
I mean,
want
sushi's fucking
rare.
raw fish.
Well, see, and that's why I was wondering. I thought it was chicken. Maybe you're just more susceptible to it with
but
chicken.
they sell like
because no one has.
You
I
can
like
go to
a
sushi
medium rare
places.
chicken.
I mean, no, you can go to
saying?
sushi places and get like raw chicken with it,
Yeah, but there's.
but it's handled
who was-
differently.
Yeah,
it was
all I
all
was
like,
talking about.
yeah,
that.
because he lived in Japan for like a year and
They,
I think
they
some
have to
change.
clean. Yeah, from what he said, this is all his stuff. But they have to clean the chicken a certain way to where the bacteria inside the intestines does not touch the meat at all. But no, I didn't hear
Well, no,
about that.
none of the cases. Yeah, no. Justin's not saying that he was one of the cases that was sick. He just said that he got sick. Who knows if it was actually from salmonella? It could have just been bad food, like
Yeah, it's probably salmonella.
you know. We'll take it. Why not?
He was one of them. You heard it here first.
Tim Orthy said you can eat steak raw. Yes, you can. 100%. It's definitely how you want to like handle it a lot of the time. I mean, you could go there. You're just saying, yeah, you can go there and eat it raw. It's not great for you if you do it all the time, for sure.
There's a guy that
For sure.
I think it was kind of on one of those shows like Intervention, where he had an addiction of eating just like raw.
My Strange
beef.
Addiction.
Yeah, raw ground beef. And he
I
just
can't
ate it
remember what it
right
was.
out of the package.
That show was fucking weird. Some of people's addictions that they had
I
were
can't watch it
fucking
like
weird.
that,
Like,
dude. I
why
can't
did you
do it.
ever start doing that in the first place? Well, I was a kid and I thought I would just try a little bit of glue, and now I'm an adult and I eat glue all the time. I have a fucking what are those fucking
Glue flask?
what are the sticks? I mean, it's just a glue stick, right? That's just what it's
Yeah,
called. It's like,
yeah.
I have a glue stick for a snack before lunch, and then I have a fucking whole tub of Elmer's for lunch. And then, like, what? You're surviving off glue? That doesn't sound right.
How many calories?
You just
is
want to
glue?
be on TV right now,
Yeah.
and you're eating glue. You're like, can I live from this? It's non-toxic, right? Fuck it, give me the Elmer's. Yeah, I'll just say it's fucking mayonnaise. Like, which is gross anyway. Like, to just eat straight mayonnaise, gross. You ever had a mayonnaise sandwich? While we're on this,
Pure mayonnaise.
mayonnaise and bread.
Yeah, I have.
Not the worst, right? Like, it's not
No,
great,
you ever had a
obviously.
mustard sandwich.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Hey.
like one step above a wish sandwich because there's a little bit on there at
Relatable
least.
childhood where you have condiment sandwiches.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, well, we're out of all things lunch, pretty much of the lunch variety, but we do not run out
Organic
of is
glue.
mayonnaise, Miracle Whip, ketchup, and mustard. Those are always in strong supply. Mustard and cheese sandwiches were a good day.
Yeah. That was a good day. Like, damn, I almost had fucking ham on there. yeah.
You know what would be great? Some
Bologna.
ham, yeah.
Like,
Cold
I'll take
cut
bologna
anything.
at this point. Fuck, man. That's like the
Yeah.
cheapest one.
What's funny is like even when we had food, I'd be like, I mean, I can eat this. I don't need to get the lunch meat out.
yeah. And then you're just being lazy. Or you're just
easier,
used to, just lazy. Like, I can get back to my game or whatever. And like,
Yeah.
whatever you're doing.
Or you're thinking like we're gonna be out of that, and I'm gonna have to eat this anyway.
I'll take
I'd
one for
rather
the
eat that
team.
later.
Or
when
that,
I'm
yeah.
really hungry.
And then someone else eats it and you're like, I should have fucking ate it earlier.
Well, yeah, because when I was a fucking kid, we were always out because we'd get like that like one bag, you know, like the quick grab bag.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, all right, and they're like 10-year-old me is like, I'm gonna take like half that fucking bag and just make this massive like ham and barbecue fucking sandwich. And then we'd be
Gotcha.
out. And the family
Go
of
figure.
4.
Yeah.
Back to mustard sandwiches. Also, I don't know why I'm continuing with this, but for some reason, when I hit 18, I went from white bread my whole life to wheat. Because wheat actually has flavor to me.
Really?
I've never
I
gone
flip
back
flop.
to white bread.
I flip flop. I do. I was like white, and I went to wheat because I was like, first started I was like, well, it's healthier for you, and then it's like, whatever. It's the whole thing is it's carbs, and like,
God bless carbs.
I mean, carbs are great, but if you're trying to like lose weight, carbs isn't, you're supposed to cut carbs.
I haven't had visible abs in like.
Yeah, exactly.
20
And that's all.
years.
So I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll just go back to white bread. And it's like, oh, but like wheat bread is pretty good. Like I will act like flip flop, and it depends because like sometimes you get white bread that's just fucking bullshit, and it's like whatever. And sometimes like, oh, this is like there's something there.
Dylan's like wheat bread to me is
Yeah,
like the best
Really
bread.
good.
On
And
the
that's good
planet.
because it's cheap as fuck.
Dollar
Oh yeah, I'll
for-
pay fucking 99
a
cents
dollar
for
for like a factory
bread.
filled with loaves.
Yeah.
It's ridiculously cheap.
That's definitely one thing.
Probably got salmonella in it now that we're talking.
What was I
about it.
watching? No, it was just some meme or some shit on Facebook. They're like, name something that you realize is like you found out as an adult that you weren't prepared for as a kid, and they're like, Well, yeah, but there's like fruits and vegetables expire way faster when you have to pay for them yourself. It's like, that's fucking true.
Yeah.
That's fucking true. You try to get yourself some fucking fruits or veggies and like just now go out and buy some at the store, and it's like if you didn't eat those in 2 days, they're fucking bad.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? It's like, yeah, you didn't realize that they bought it, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna make it in dinner tonight, and throw it in there. Next day you have a little bit in there too, whatever.
We're trying to get better at actually cooking at home, and like it's so depressing when you're like, yeah, I'm going to work, like we're paying bills, we got this shit, I'm an adult, and then you go and like grab a can of like green beans that you figure out expired like 2 months ago, and it's like, holy shit, I let a canned vegetable expire in my kitchen and had no idea.
Yeah, no idea.
Like that's not a
Completely
game you
forget
should
about
even
it.
be able to lose. That shit people put in a fucking like
Yeah.
not cellar.
People-
They put that in a cellar for
Exactly.
like
That's supposed to be
the
your bomb
apocalypse.
shelter stuff.
Yeah, and that somehow miraculously expired in my kitchen. That's how
Yeah,
little I cook.
and I bought it this
Fantastic.
week.
I was trying to justify it as that must have already been in the pantry before we moved in, but we've lived there 6 years, so that's pretty unlikely.
Oh, it's just a black screen. No, I don't think it's
We're trying to
working.
video call you,
Justin.
maybe in the podcast in spirit.
Real quick, I don't know if you have another topic or not, but real quick, this one goes out for my buddy Broler Bear. Penis.
Well, yeah.
He said,
Or-
say penis, and he would donate 100 bits.
Oh, okay. I had that an old boss of mine during one of my
Hey, there it is, too.
Hey!
Hey, that's the guy.
yeah, one of my guys I worked for, and our little friendship went south for one reason or another, but he was real badass guy, like he just total player, like he would
Okay.
not in the not I guess not player, but like he hustler because he'd
Okay,
make
okay,
money,
yeah,
like
yeah.
he'd
Off
find
of
ways to
anything.
make money that no one would think of, like
Okay.
he worked all the time, and he was my boss. And I was telling him like, oh yeah, dude, me too. I
do that too.
do
Me
commentary
too.
for video games, and he's like, you fucking what?
And
And
then
because
he
he
started
played Destiny. No, he played Destiny, and he's like, okay. And so
His name
we
was
kinda
Dr.
became friends, and
Lupo.
he's like, I don't even know what Twitch is, but I want you to call me when you're going to do this show, and you want you
Yeah.
to send me the link, and I want to watch it. And pretty much during it, he texted me. He's like, for the love of God, please say that's a bold move. What is
Cotton.
it? Cotton.
That's a
yeah.
bold move, Cotton.
Yeah, let's see how it works out for him. And he's like, find a way to work that in. And like one round later, I pulled it off like perfectly because one of the guys named something like help me segue into dodgeball.
Yeah.
And like my phone was blown up for like, he thought that was the funniest fucking thing ever. But yeah, it's just like, he didn't do 100 bits though. Yeah. He didn't
do 100 bits, so
donate
Broler
anything.
Bear's already better than that guy.
Yeah.
Good job, Broler
For real.
Bear. Love you,
Thanks,
bro.
Ryan. No donation. And you'll never fucking
Ryan, you
find
fucking
this.
asshole.
Yeah. It is what it is.
What's Chat's favorite cereal? My God. How do I have to pee? Bad, I just pissed. I'm gonna.
You're on like 5
I know.
beers.
I know. I've been drinking some beers, but I told that guy at work. Some dude came in like 30 minutes before I was supposed to close. He was pretty cool about it, at least, because I had another person come through at the same time, and he was like, "Yo, if you have to get them, I'll wait." And I was like, "Bet." He was like, "Because I have like four sandwiches." I was like, "Fuck." Let me get them real quick. And then the whole time, like, so you want this toast? He's like, no, man. He's like, I might get toasted later, but like, no, I don't want him toasted. And it was like an old guy. It was like an old guy, like he was in his
Trying to be
fucking
witty.
50s at least.
He smokes.
But yeah, and clearly he smokes, obviously. But he was just like, yeah, da da da. And he's like, yeah, I might go home, catch the last bit of this football game, even though I don't give a fuck about either team. But it's football, so I'll watch it. Drink some beers. I was like, yeah. I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to go home, and I got a fridge full of beer, and I'm probably going to... He's like, hey, man, you got a plan.
And all these sandwiches are for me.
Yeah. Fuck you, man. I'm taking all these. But yeah, it was like, at least then, like, because like anytime anyone shows up, I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're like my fucking mortal enemy. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Da, da, da. And then he like starts talking like, this guy's all right, but still fuck him. It's like, you're okay though. You're better than most people. Like, I've had people literally like whip their car in and be like, 955 and like run up there. It's like, doors are locked, bitch. Fuck you. Yeah, and it's like, I'm gonna go in the back, leave whenever you feel like it. Can't tell you to go home, but you can't fucking get in here, bitch.
Yeah. There was times retail I did that. I
It's
had
fucking,
Taco Bell try and do that shit to me. I pulled in, because they always say like till midnight, and then I got there at like 11:30 because I worked till 11 o'clock at that time, and they were like, "Yeah, we're all out of beef."
Yeah.
I was like,
That's happened though. That's actually happened when I worked at Taco Bell.
Well, these guys were always kind of dicks to me at this location,
gotcha.
and I was like, how do you run out of beef? Like, you guys are open until midnight. Like, did you just put everything up? Like, and I'm at the drive-through.
Yeah.
And like McDonald's is right over there, but they fucking suck. You're in the drive-through for like an hour because night crew circle jerks and takes a nap before they make every meal.
Because like, where else are you gonna go?
Yeah.
I want you to go there.
I will take my fucking time.
Leave.
Yeah. So I was like, at the drive-through, I'm like, all right, can I get 15? Like, what was it? What's your box of tacos? Right?
Yeah. The Taco 12-pack.
Yeah, I requested that, but just without beef, just so they'd start making it.
Really?
Yeah. And then I like drove to the second window. They started making it, and then I just left. So they probably got to like 6 tacos of just lettuce and cheese without realizing that I just booked it.
These guys even respond to chat. Come on, Broler Bear, you just said something. Jesus, come on.
Sorry, we only looked down.
Because he was saying,
we only looked
Bear,
down for bits.
Yeah, for bits, bro. Sorry, no. He said that they probably contaminated the beef and fucked up. I don't think so, because when I worked at Taco Bell, I mean, there were times when it would just be
It did have that oatmeal lawsuit,
like
though.
shift changes, and people would forget to like tell the next person, hey, you need to drop beef. And like basically, that just means like get it ready, like you warm it up, you de-thaw it, and then you can use it. So if you don't do that, it takes at least 15 fucking minutes to de-thaw it like the fast way. And then so you're just like shit, which is like you take like chunks of it because you can't have the whole bag because it won't fit, and you like microwave it essentially. No, hot water's how you normally do it. Hot water's how you normally do it. You like microwave the shit, and you're just like microwave, or no, you steam it because that's what you have is a steamer. So you fucking throw in the steamer thing like a million times, just like go, come on. And so that's what you do if depending on it is. Justin wants me to tell the taco story, and it was basically, I mean, the whole story that I can sort of summarize it up. It'll be at least a little bit shorter, but me and him are working at Taco Bell. We're both closing. We close at fucking 11. And we would usually close pretty kind of early. We found where the switch was to turn the parking lot lights off.
Uh-huh.
So we had turned those off at like 9:30 or 10. It's like, and we're closed. It was like, all right, cool.
So you
and
just fuck around for an hour?
No, for real. There's many a time because like our manager is cool as fuck, and I was like, man, I really want to go on the roof. She was like, all right, well, before you quit, I'll let you go up on the roof and just like do whatever. I was like, bet. All right, cool. So I'll do that. But I never did. I fucking need to hit her up and be like, yo, I'm trying to drink on that roof or whatever. Yeah. No, but there's a lot of times because we would close it like an hour early or like make it look like we were closed an hour early. And like, if they come in, we'll make their order, but like they have to really fucking want it.
Sorry, power's out.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we'd be like, yeah, well, these the electrician
lights.
people came out and they messed with the lights and they set it for 10 and not 11. And so now we got to wait for him to come back because we don't know where the switch is. So we got to fucking wait. So we would do some shit like that. And then we'd be like, there'd be nice if you just take they have those foil things for the big burritos. And we'd ball up the foil thing and take a bunch of cups and just play beer pong. Like, just like get some tables together and just play beer pong across the thing. It was a fun place. Like, I mean, pay sucked and like working with some of the people sucked. But it was like, if you got some people there to work with that were cool, it was like, it's not too bad.
I hated working for Pizza Hut as a cook.
Yeah.
I worked with were fucking
We're-
awesome.
And that honestly helps so much. But so the story with the thing was we would do that a lot where we'd close, quote unquote close at 10. So we're like sitting there. This is one of the nights where we hadn't done that. We were about to close. Or no, I think we just got a talking to recently where they were like, hey, you can't be doing that. So we'd lay off for a few days and then we'd end up doing it again, but whatever. So we're laying off and this fucking drunk lady and her friend come through the drive-thru like, hey guys, what's going on? And I don't remember what we did, but we used to do bits and shit. We would do accents or we would just fuck around with the customers a lot there. Cause like, oh, whatever, they're at Taco Bell. Like they're just having a good time, especially at night. And these people are clearly drunk. So like we're gonna have some fun with them, and we'll just like we were just joking around and stuff. It's good, like we were all having fun. She's like, "Oh man, you guys are great." So like anyway, we need 70 tacos. And we're like, oh, God damn it, you guys are so funny, Jesus Christ, because we're still thinking we're joking around. She's like, oh man, yeah, but like we're serious though. We need 70 tacos. I'm like, wait, you're serious? She's like, yeah, we have like this party we're going to, and we're like bringing food to it, or like we're already there. Basically, we left the party to get food. We need 70 tacos. Like, all right, let me go check how much meat we have. So I'm like, hold on, if I can turn the headset off. It's like, yo, they ain't fucking 70. And Justin's like, what the fuck? Because he has a headset on too. We're just looking at each other like, are we fucking gonna for real do this? Like, what the fuck? And it's like 10:45 or some shit. I'm like, fuck it. We turn off the lights. Like, we're not serving another motherfucker. And we fucking sat there for like 30 minutes making fucking 70 tacos. Because they're like, yeah, we want 50 regular tacos. And then we want 10 of your nacho cheese and then 10 of your fiery Dorito tacos. It's like, God damn it. Fuck. All right. So we're fucking just making all this beef. Fucking making, and we're just like, and it started out so nice, right? It started out so nice and playful. We're like, oh man, these guys are awesome. Instantly, worst people. It was like, at least invite us to your fucking party. We just made all the food for it, man. Come on. No,
Were they
nothing.
bad just because of their order, or were they dicks
Yeah, just because the
waiting for it?
order. No, they were like fun. Like they were just drunk and they were playing around with it. Like, hey guys, sorry, I'm sure you fucking hate us. It's like, yeah, you just spent $80. You just spent $80 at Taco Bell on the dollar menu, essentially. What the
That should
fuck?
be illegal.
Yeah.
If you do that, you should have to go in and make it yourself.
Yeah, it's like, can you break 100? Yeah, because you spent $80, bro. What the fuck? Like, yeah, I swear, if you give me fives, I'm fucking offing myself in here, all right? I'm sticking my head in the goddamn fryer, bro. Fuck. It was definitely. Oh man.
Pictured someone throwing themselves off the roof when they make that order. That works
You
there.
just break your legs. That's it. You're just like, fuck. Not even both your legs, like one leg. You break like one leg. Like this, it's just an inconvenience. Not even dead. Not even dead. Yeah, it's like fuck. That's why I was trying to think, what the fuck could I kill myself in there with? Because like, what the fucking beef ladle spoon thing? No. What the fuck's in there? Like, I don't know. The plastic knife. Like,
The
I'll
fryer.
get this. I'll get this. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
I've got time.
I've got time.
30 minutes till we close.
Yeah. No, they sat there because they sat there. It was 15 minutes before we closed, and they were 15 minutes after we were already closed is when we finished the order. So it was literally 30 minutes of just making tacos. Like, man, I thought they were cool.
Yeah.
Man, this is some bullshit. Fuck, man. And it was like, it was one of those times like, I really just want to quit. Like, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm just like, hey, we can't do that. You're going to have to go to fucking McDonald's and get fucking 70 McDoubles.
Yeah. We no
Yeah.
longer work here.
Yeah, I don't work here anymore. Sorry. You want to take me to your party? Yeah, like, no? Okay, yeah. Well, I'm not making your shit. They're just like, here's the shit to make it. You guys make it. I quit. Yeah. There was a time when Justin and our other buddy that we got a job there quit on me. And we were the only 3 people there. And they're like, come on, bro, just quit with us. We're going to go to the hookah bar. And I'm like, nah, I need a job.
Yeah.
But thanks for quitting on me.
Yeah.
It was like,
Thanks for doing this on my shift.
yeah, you couldn't have waited. It's like, nah, fuck that, man. That order's bullshit. Like, I'm just tired of it, and I'm tired of fucking her bullshit and all this stuff, and she wants us to do this, or this guy was saying this, and like, I'm fucking done. It's like, I get it. It's stressful. But could you not wait till it wasn't your buddy? You know? Like, well, come on, just leave with us. And it's like, nah.
Yeah, I told you I'm not. I need a paycheck.
I need the money, man. I
Have to go to the
gotta
hookah
make
bar.
some
How are you
money.
gonna like pay bills and shit?
Yeah, pick me up on the way back, you know?
Go have fun. I mean, it is freeing. I'll say that the few times I've quit jobs in my life, it's like a very liberating, like, fuck that, I'm not going to let them hold me down. And then after like a week, it's like, well, great, now I don't have any income. Like, here comes the stress.
Basically that's the thing.
Here comes the stress. Like, what am I
I
going to do?
still got that 1 week to get my paycheck. And it's like, yeah, but now, like, if you get a new job, you have to wait 2 weeks to get your first paycheck.
Yeah. You got 3
But
weeks.
you still have to, and it's like,
And they always seem
and
to
that's if you
hire-
get hired immediately.
Yeah, and they always
know?
seem to hire you in the middle of a pay period.
What the fuck
So
is
you've
that
got to
about?
wait like 3 weeks to
You
get paid.
never get hired where it's like, oh, you get paid this week.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. It's like, or like in a normal pay period. Yeah. It's like, yeah, well, we get paid bi-weekly, but see, well, you're going to start this day, so you're not going to get paid for a month. Well, no.
Yeah.
That's a fucking 4 weeks I got to work without getting paid?
Yeah, like the last 2 jobs I've had, I got hired to a point where they're like, all right, we're in the middle of a pay period, so your first paycheck's going to be in 3 weeks, and it's only going to have 1 week of work on it.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck me, great. Yeah, I can
I
totally afford
love
rent
hearing
with
that. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
working 3 weeks for 1 week of pay. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that
Give me
makes
that shit.
super excited for the bills I have coming up. I'm going to be
What,
super...
like $50?
Yeah,
Woo!
yeah. I'm going to be super engaged during this training now.
Yeah. Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
We get paid for training. I fucking better.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, bro?
In 3 weeks.
Yeah, I get paid that first week for 4 hours of training.
Yeah.
Woo.
Because we
And then I
started
get
on a Thursday.
Yeah, and then I get 2 weeks of, or like another, 2 weeks of fucking regular pay in 4 weeks. What? Yeah. So I get 4 hours on my first paycheck 3 weeks from now or whatever. You know, like,
Don't worry,
great.
you've already started accruing your 3 hours a month PTO.
Yeah, it's right. Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great. Can't wait to take
Why
my
can't I
vacation
just start-
when I retire.
Where I get paid in 2 weeks, huh? Because you're so cheap? You're not. You're a fucking corporation. Fuck off.
I don't know what it is, but it's a common variable.
Yes. What's going on here? Because
What?
you guys fucking make purple shirt guy. What do you wait? Purple shirt guy.
When did you make me? I wasn't aware you were my father. What?
Wait, no. Who's the other person then? If I'm, when did?
Roller bear.
Make
And a purple.
Yes, fuck.
I don't know.
Let me read it. I'm confused.
red and blue makes purple. I get that. So you just.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
That was
I'm
way
colorblind, so
over
that's
my
cool.
head.
But all right, I'm gonna get a brew and take a piss and get ready for this fuck sesh. I guess I don't know. We're making a purple shirt. That's how purple shirts are made, apparently.
Jesus Christ. When do you guys fuck and make a purple shirt guy? The and a is what was throwing me off. Justin was on top of it. What's up, Timothy? Ex Timothy. Now that I actually can see chat. Fantastic. Did Voodoo leave? I'm guessing he did at one point.
John Cena.
Voodoo may still be here. Yeah, guys. Hey, Brawler Bear 007 just cheered 69 fucking bits. Do a 69 in celebration, guys, but like a manly one. I don't think you can 69 as two dudes and make it manly unless you're like, I don't know, hunting a bear at the same time. Yeah, I 69. I bet the snowball does work. It just got John Cena the fuck out of.
Yeah.
No silent. You took the most sensitive
We
mic
also,
in the whole room.
yeah, we
and
also
just
turned
John
it up
Cena
too. I
into
think it probably cracked the fuck out of some speakers.
Probably
Thanks for the
cracked
69 bits, though, bro. Yeah, I kind of agree. Good shit. All right, so. Oh man, holy shit! It's already fucking like 2:30.
Is it really?
Wow. Time fucking flew. We started at midnight. What?
2.5 hour podcast already.
What did we talk about besides Fortnite in the middle there?
Politics and
A little bit.
social media,
Social media.
some
Okay.
work stuff, work stories.
Fuck.
Nothing. Yeah.
All right. What else we
this
got?
happened the last time we did the two.
Yeah,
people
that's
one.
true. Yeah, I was just like, oh,
this is through.
What?
Yeah.
We can't even leave and go karaoke. Well,
No, we can't.
God,
It's
he needs to
closed.
quit fucking. We'll just have to do it on Friday if I'm fucking
Closing.
closing. Of course, I have to, whatever.
Just message me in the week and let. When do you
Yeah,
get your
yeah, yeah.
schedule? Do you even? Have
It depends,
Okay.
honestly. Like, there's not a set day because they'll be like, oh, I forgot to print it off, or oh, I'm messing with a couple shifts.
That's good
So we'll see.
management. Hope you're listening, manager.
Not a great manager, to be honest.
Was this the guy we played Fortnite with?
Yeah, it's him.
Oh, that was Ice Cream Guy.
Ice cream guy,
He
yeah.
sounds so young.
He's a child at heart, not, in spirit.
Honestly, I
Just
respect
not-
the fuck out of him because if I worked at Subway for 12 years, I probably would have killed myself.
I don't, I mean, it's frowned upon now in the Christian community. I think that's why he hasn't done it.
Yeah, it is pretty frowned upon.
No, I don't know.
I don't mean it in it's just me. I can't work in the food industry like that.
I don't
that is
like.
my in a
No, for
pinch-
sure. I wouldn't want to.
That is
12
my in a
years? Get
pinch
the fuck
job.
out of here. I was like, yeah, I used to like, cause like when I went there, I was like, yeah, man. This was like my first job out of like in high school, man. I worked here like 10 years ago. He was like, oh yeah, that's right about when I started. It's like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah.
And you've been here the whole time? Yeah. And you're like a store manager or like what's going on there? Because
Regional manager.
yeah, like I feel like you should at least be a regional manager with that kind of fucking.
Imagine that's all
you know?
like the hell too. But it's
And that's apparently he had a whole thing with the guy before, the old assistant manager, when he came there and they're like, you're going to be the store manager. And the guy's like, what the fuck? I'm way more qualified and I work here already and everyone knows me and all this other shit. And like, and it was a black dude. And they're like, well, we're going with him. And so he quit and he fucking sued him and he said it was because he was black. But I mean, I'm sure there's no proof. That's just like, man, you hate me because I'm black. Like, it's basically saying that. It's like, nah, man. But at the same time, like, I'm with him. I don't even know who that guy is, but I wish he was there. Because it's like, it's on us to be the manager people, essentially. And so there's a lot of, like, bickering and fighting because it's like, fuck you, man. Like, you need to do this. And like, well, you need to do this. It's like, well, you're not the manager. Neither are you.
Neither are you.
Fuck, you're right. And I don't want to be the manager because then I actually have to take actual responsibility. I can't just blame it on people.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's
I don't
very
want
much.
to. I don't want to dive deep into this fucking fast food job, So like,
Yeah, that's very much my job because we like. If you fuck up and cause somebody to clean up your mess, you just immediately get a phone call like, "Hey man, what happened over here? Like, were you dead? Why the fuck didn't you do your job?"
all right, you just said Broler Bear just says that. Do these guys smoke weed? Justin said nah, and he said they need to. They talk like fucking forever.
That would be worse. That'd be way worse.
Kansas's asshole, dude. Everywhere in Kansas is Kansas's asshole. Really, we're in like. And by for a short intermission. All right. Apparently, we're gonna have a short intermission in a second, but we are in the better part.
Yeah, we're not Western Kansas. That's really all you need to know. It doesn't smell like cow ass outside.
Yeah, thank God. Do we need a short intermission? Do you need a piss or anything? No. I was gonna say because I do have that break video on there. I guess Jimmy did.
Announcement. I don't know.
That was a good guess, yeah, if that was your guess, man.
2.5 hours though, man. That's pretty long.
That's pretty good. Yeah, we could wrap it up. That's because I don't know what the fuck. Justin says, "Come play Fortnite."
Oh, a segue. Look at that.
Look
We've
at that
got it
segue.
out.
Hey,
nice
man.
knowing you guys.
I don't know. I haven't been able to watch how good the stream. How good has it been streaming? Like,
Yeah,
has
actually,
it been
feedback on that, like mic quality, so we leave the settings alone.
Yeah.
Have you heard echo?
Yeah, between
Has the stream been buffering a lot?
that's what I meant more so. The
Yeah.
the audio one thing, but
Our shirt's okay.
good.
Did the makeup girl do a good job? These are the things
No
we need
stops.
to know.
Hell yeah! All right. Justin said it was good audio, and there was no stops.
Outstanding.
Roller Bear asked, "Dude, do you guys hate Oklahoma? Are they your rivals?" I don't hate Oklahoma, but they are our rivals in a lot of shit.
It could,
I don't want to say I don't hate. Like, I don't actually hate
depends
Oklahoma.
where you live. If you live in the like the Kansas City area, you hate Missouri.
That's
My
fair.
girlfriend
That's
grew
fair.
up
Yeah,
near
yeah.
the Oklahoma border. Fucking despises Oklahoma. Zero. Yeah. Weird thing is, I'm underground. You know.
Yeah, how many tornadoes? I mean, there's enough, been through enough tornado warnings or like like more than warning, like to where you're like, oh shit, this could be a possible tornado, but it never happened. I remember there's one time when the fucking house we were at, all the fucking rooms had windows and we didn't have a basement. And they're like, get in. And I was just like, I'd walked to Quick Trip, which is the gas station here. And it's like, I'm going to walk there and that's where I'm going to go if there's a tornado. So I'm walking there. And as I'm walking, like I get there, I'm hanging out for like 10 minutes, like, oh yeah, I think it's going to pass. I think we're all right. I'm walking home and then it comes back on. So I'm walking back. And eventually I'm just like, dude, and it's like, at this point, it's like crazy rain at this point. Like just fucking downpour, like hard to see like fucking 15 feet in front of you. And I'm walking back and forth. And this lady on her porch who had seen me walk back and forth a couple times, she's like, hey, what are you doing? There's a tornado coming. Go home. And I'm like, I don't have a basement. Like that. And then I just kept walking whichever way I was walking. And like no urgency either.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah. Like I was like, I don't have a basement. And she was like, oh. And they're just like, and then it's like I just kept walking whatever fucking way I was walking. No urgency whatsoever because I was like, fuck this, take me away, take me tornado. I fucking walk back. You're what? Now you're the fucking health tornado just out here trying to get me to walk, you know? Like
I'm burning calories trying to evade your ass.
Come on, I'm trying to help you out, bro. I saw you eating that fucking burger. Here you go. Oh, okay, I'm gone. No, I'm not. Oh, like
coming back.
There's that. And there was a time when I was actually there's like a tornado really close to where we were at, and we live in a trailer park, which is scary because everybody knows tornadoes fucking love trailer parks for whatever reason.
They're gonna fuck a place up. It's gonna be a mobile home
No idea
park.
why, but they like target them.
They're always on the outskirts of town, and that's probably why.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But yeah, so we're in a trailer park, and it's like, oh shit, sky is legitimately black. Like there was a time where you could look outside, and there's like behind us was like sort of nice sky. You could see some sun peeking through the clouds, and in front of us was like just black, like James and the Giant Peach when he sees that fucking rhino kind of shit at the end. That's or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, like you literally couldn't see through it at all. And I was like, oh my god. Yeah, let's get to the shelter. And we're like sitting there, and eventually like they let us kind of peek out at one point because they're like, oh, I'm pretty sure a tornado's not there. Or no, it wasn't even that. It was the fact that they said, oh my god, you can see the tornado, like the funnel is fucking forming right now. And so they let us peek out and look at the fucking funnel. I was like, I couldn't see it for a little while because it was so dark. And that's what they're saying is like, you're supposed to fucking get the shelter before that because if you can see the tornado, it's probably too late because it's so dark that you can't see it until it's already formed and it starts like fucking shit up.
Picking up debris.
Yeah, so it's like, well, fuck. So we're like, and then it's like, where is it? It's like, it's right overhead. It's like, you see that thing right there? And it was like the top half of it. And it was like, oh shit. It's like, yeah, get back inside. And like, as a kid, I was just like, God, I hope it doesn't take my fucking N64. Why didn't I have time to bring my N64 with me? I want to play Banjo Kazooie. Like,
yeah.
But
it's crazy. And I've heard I'm always wary if I start seeing the sky turn more of a greenish color.
Yeah, or yellowish. Yeah, that's like a storm.
Well, they say that when tornadoes are like in the ideal environment, the sky kind of turns a green hue.
Yeah.
Around that area.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But the yeah,
actually like alters the light. Yeah.
It's weird, but I don't know. I've seen loads of funnel clouds. I've seen them trying to form.
Yeah.
Like around the thick of the city. I've seen a bunch because I can see funnel clouds and rotation and clouds, but it's just like, wow,
it's never like fully committed. Essentially, I
always live in an upstairs apartment with no shelter.
Yeah,
like the shelter's the laundry room, filled with 50 to 60 like
jump in the dryer.
400-pound metal objects that will be thrown about.
Yeah,
like they're not mounted. It's just like, I don't really want to go in this vacuum tube filled with metal.
Yeah.
I'd rather
just gonna get crushed.
Sit up here.
Just suck me away, bro.
Yeah, dive in the bathtub.
I'm gonna fucking die from the tornado, but it's gonna suck me off first.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so fucking dumb. But like the Joplin tornado, that one was the reason why that one was so bad is because it got entirely rain warped when it deployed or formed.
Roller Bear. Fucking PM me a picture of that, bro. I want to see it.
What do you say?
Oh no, 5.5. I read that as 51.5. I was like, no, dude. He said he drank 3 margs. How strong were they, bro? Because I know margs can be weak as fuck. And then he
3
said
in
he
the
drank
morning,
5.5 IPAs of Stone IPA, which is legit shit. I'm dying basically.
You guys
My liver,
West Coast people.
We hate West Coast people.
Yeah.
No.
like California. Hell no, I was born there, bro. I was born in California. I was just raised a bumpkin. All right. Like, I hate it here. Actually, everybody does, but
Yeah.
it's cheap as fuck. So you kind of get stuck living here. Plus, when you're living here, it's cheap as fuck. You still pretty much only make enough money to keep living here. It's not like you make enough money to move to the big city, like a bigger actual big city.
People that fail in the West Coast move here
Yeah.
because their money gets them success
A shit
here.
ton
Yeah.
more here. Yeah, they're like, oh, I can start a business and a fucking huge.
If you
Yeah,
got that San Diego salary, you come out here, it's like, holy shit, king of the castle.
of the
Immediately,
castle.
Gonna go live in Johnson
for
County.
real though, that happens. Jimmy just met a guy at work the other day. He's from California, and his job is he just flies out here and flips houses. He just like buys houses. I'm sure what he does is he buys the house, has a guy flip the house, and sells the house. And it's so much cheaper here to do that he's able, like that's what he does is he just
Yeah.
flies out here and does that.
He's
Oh, and
striving
he makes
to
more
be able
money.
to do that out there.
Yeah, exactly. If he
He's
was out
making
there,
his bankroll here.
exactly, you would get like maybe one house, and you'd be like, God, I hope this house sells for
Yeah.
profit, so that I fucking don't lose my ass here and have to move into one of those houses I'm
There's
flipping.
that simulator game that's flipping houses. I
Yeah,
bought
but
that and played it. It
it's-
was actually pretty interesting.
It looks interesting, but it's like it'll show you like, hey, if I was to do this in real life, sure, like this is the idea. I would have to redo all this shit and clean this shit up, but it's way harder.
Oh yeah.
You know, of course, you're trying to like,
It
oh, I'm
was
gonna
like
flip this house
Sims,
in
but you have
15
to
minutes.
Do all the work.
Yeah.
That's what that. Because I mean, you literally have to clean the windows with your mouse. It's pretty ridiculous. I don't know why. That's $15 I'll never get back.
You're good, Brawler Bear. That's what's up. That's cool. You got a fucking Stone brewery there, because we don't. All our fucking. What do we have? They're not,
Aeroplane.
is it brewery? Do they call it? They call it a brewery,
Yeah.
right? Because they technically brew their beer there, but it's like
House or something.
a
Brewery.
fucking super small. It's like a bar. It's a bar. We're like, yeah, we brew our own beer in the back. Okay, so I can also order a Bud Light here. Weird. Yeah, like, but you're a brewery, all right. But you're not Anheuser Busch, right?
Yeah.
Didn't think so. All right, weird. Okay, well, yeah, I'll try one of your beers, whatever. Sure.
Yeah.
It's not cheaper either. What the fuck? Like, you think coming from the source it'd be a little cheaper? There's no middleman
Yeah.
to hike up the price. Like, nah, same price. Pay us full.
I had a customer who he had a speakeasy in his basement, and like
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
and they all come over
Brewing their own beers.
and showed me like the whole setup, and I'm like, wow, that's
We knew a guy. That's the whole thing is like, one, it takes forever. I don't know how much like patience I'd have brewing my own beer. We knew a guy that did that, but then it also depends on who brews it. To where you're like, I don't trust that guy. Why would I want to drink his beer? Probably gonna kill me, or it's just garbage. Either one. But like,
you drink it first.
yeah,
Let
I've
me see
drank
you
plenty of
drink it.
garbage beers, and you finish them because usually you have to pay for them, you know. So like, I'm not gonna spend the money and be like, ugh, take it away, gross. I'm trying to make a
alcohol in it?
statement here. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's still fucking 6 point, bro. I'm taking like, God damn it. All right, so
Anyway,
we were in the middle of wrapping this up before we.
fuck you guys.
Got in a
making us
tangent
talk.
here.
What is this, a podcast?
Oh my god. Broly Bear said I bought a 4-pack of beer, I'm guessing from that microbrewery, and for $16.99. It's like buying dope weed. If you never bought weed compared to seafood,
Pine
okay.
bud in liquid form.
I mean,
Compared to
that's a little low price for dope weed, unless you meant.
Well, if you look at
I guess I mean, by dope
16
maybe.
bucks
it's
will
dope.
normally buy you like a 32. Well, not they're like a 24 pack.
For a 4-pack for $17, that's fucking nuts. I mean, like, I get it. What you're saying is like the portions you get for how much you pay is ridiculous. Sure, yeah.
Like
4
8
beers for
times the-
$17 is fucking ridiculous. I'm like, no, No, I can get a 24 pack for less. I don't care how good your beer is.
Yeah.
Like, that's why at this fucking bar up here, they have the beer that's, what is it? Like 15% or some shit. There's some, I think it might be higher than that. It might be 18%. It's some ridiculously high number for beer. Not, it's basically just alcohol, but I want to try it to see how it is.
I've heard there's
But it costs like $12 for a can. And I was like, no, thank you. I'll get the regular beer. I'll get 3 of them for less. That's 15. That's 5%. That's 15%. Hey. Yeah, like, I'll add it up, bro. I don't give a fuck.
there is one that my coworker told me called Dragon's Milk. I want to try that. It's like
Yeah, that's supposed to be really good.
Beer in a,
That's supposed to be really good. Dragon's Milk.
beer in a whiskey barrel or something. Aged in a whiskey barrel.
Beer IPA is super good. Whatever. All right, so anyway,
Help Us Podcast.
Help Us Podcast,
Done.
episode 13. Thank you guys for coming in, stopping in.
Yeah, you guys
Actually,
are
it
the
almost worked out better that Justin wasn't here and he was able to interact with chat the whole time because that was fucking great. But
best. Justin, don't come back.
yeah,
Just
don't come
in
back,
chat.
Justin. Fuck you, buddy. No, but it was good. Good job on you for making the shit work for you. Thank you, Brolin Bear, for the bits. That was fucking awesome. Again, penis. There you go. You got
Penis.
a second one for free. Go ahead,
What is
bag
that
that
at?
one up, take it home with you.
How many are bits? What is that an hour? Like,
Bits
10
are
cents an hour?
1 bit is a penny.
what do we? 1 bit's a penny. So
so
69
100
pennies.
69 pennies, 100 that he donated was $1.
9 pennies. 3 hours of work. 169. I don't know, 20.
He got us another 100 bits. Thanks,
Oh,
bro.
my dude.
I
thank
appreciate
you. All
your
right.
dollars, your buckaroos.
It's like tripled our income, man.
I said penis. I did. Oh, I just said it again. Oh, I mean, if that's. I mean,
Penis,
I'll say
penis,
all right.
penis,
Yeah, I'll say
penis.
penis, 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 penis. Let me holler at you.
Where'd you guys get those DX Racer chairs?
Let me holler at you. Let me holler at you. Penis, 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 penis. Hey man, you have a good night. I hope you
Yeah,
enjoyed
you
it.
guys
Sounds
are
like
great.
you are.
Have a good
Thanks
one.
everyone stopping in. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the follows. We actually got like 5 or 6 follows. That was fucking awesome. We do
Thursdays
this
or
every
Fridays.
Thursday or Fridays.
It's-
Follow us or subscribe
us-
to us
help us
on
get a
YouTube.
schedule.
Help Us Podcast. Follow us on Twitter and on Facebook for the updates. I'm going to be promoting this episode and the last episode because I just uploaded it today when I went to work. The last one it was. So when this one uploads, I'll promote both of them. You can watch them both. Give us any kind of criticism or feedback, anything like that. Let us know. Everything's appreciated. And
no, it's not.
okay, most of it's
Fuck
appreciated.
all of you. Just kidding.
Oh
Love
my
you.
God,
Love
bro!
you.
They're-
Love you, dude, more.
my guy, yeah, my guy.
1,000 bits.
No, not 1,000.
10,000 bits. What?
He was like,
Let me down
I'm
easy.
broke over here. Stop saying it. It's just a tick I have, bro. If you say it, I gotta give you the 100 bits. All right. Hey, thank you, my man. Come back in
Penis.
Thursday or Friday, penis, and so then but yeah, follow the stuff so you know when to come in, man. You can come back in when I'm just streaming Fortnite if you want to, or probably
man.
we'll
It's
end up
fun to
doing
watch.
one of just us talking about Fortnite at some point, probably. Maybe we'll do
that
like
one
when like
online.
patches drop or something, and there's new stuff, and we'll try it out, and we can do that. As long as the stream stuff's working, basically.
Well, I could stream it on your channel from my home too. if
Hey,
you do
that
it.
fucking works, Brother Bear. You're the guy. You dropped a 500 bit dono.
Oh, way to go, man.
Thank you.
How are you gonna afford more Stony IPAs if you keep throwing out bits?
I think he's trying to get rid of it so that he doesn't buy more Stone
You
IPAs.
can almost buy 1 bottle of Stone IPA.
We can almost buy your 4-pack at this point. We're like halfway there. But okay, yeah. Thanks everyone for stopping in. This has been Help Us Podcast, episode 13.
Nerd fucking teen. Penis.
It's been a great time, penis. And so yeah.
This is never gonna end.
It's never gonna end. All right.
Just like my penis.
So until then, Jimmy, if you would do the honors on the screen over there where it says stop streaming, stop recording.